What's up, everybody? How y'all doing this morning?
Hey.
Where Jayla at?
In the shower.
I don't know. Right in this moment, I feel like, okay, mine is Sparky and his shenanigans. I feel like we're gonna be cool. I feel like, okay, we're good. The storm has happened. It's still cloudy out, but like I feel like the storm is done now, so maybe we can get back to what we came here for, which is the music.
Cool job. I'm tired. Don't stress me out. It's time to go. For fun. Go back to my life. My life.
Okay.
I feel like I'm forgetting something.
So,
What?
you said last night you was gonna talk to Sparky this morning.
Sparkle? Yeah, I don't know. I didn't want to drag the situation last night because I was already drained from earlier. Like, I don't know if I was screaming for hours straight, and I just didn't want to. But I personally don't like that we was cool.
We was
Like, the cast was cool. We already had our differences. We moved on, and you came in and turned it.
It's almost.
This is our exclusive tape. This is Phaedra. Can I get you over here? Thank you guys for coming to the Ivy. Let's go. This is the Jessica White, and this is our exclusive cake. This is mink with fox and mink sections, and this is mink with fox collar.
No animals were hurt with this coat. Cynthia told me she is so healthy. She doesn't eat pork. She doesn't wear animals.
Now, I ain't say nothing about not eating pork.
You got a share wing?
That is so nice, officer. Thank you for this. If I was there earlier, I would have never seen the officer with the chicken.
Keep the streets safe.
And the chicken was good. And the officers were cute. It's where the real party at.
This is a mink camo with fox collar.
Pretty. Oh my goodness.
And you got a special guest. This is Mr. Dylan Stark. His brother. These are his pants as well. Hi, everybody. How are we feeling? We're doing pre-orders right now on bstararchive.com. Get your pre-order now.
Like we purposely tried to squash the issue yesterday for it was almost like it was for nothing. Like we gonna deal with this now so that it's not no drama later. Right. And it was still some bullshit later.
I just don't like how you came, you did all this.
And we
got drunk, said you got drunk on purpose, disrespected a lot of people, went crazy, foaming at the mouth, doing all this. And then when we ask you, how do you feel about it? It's,
Yeah, that's why he was like, okay, I did all that on purpose. Like, I just want to let you know it wasn't because I was drunk.
You gotta answer the day.
I definitely feel like my people here are Jayla, Bando, and as much as I hate to say it, Perimeter. Perimeter he's like a little brother to me, like he needs to be guided. So that's why I say Perimeter. And Jayla and Bando, I don't know, I came with them and we, like I said, we instantly clicked. Like they're like siblings that fast. It was crazy.
Good morning. Good morning. How you doing? Did you sleep well? Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, the group definitely want to have a conversation with you about yesterday.
I heard.
Yeah, I guess they feel like the way you came was so strong. Just to say, oh, it's nothing, it's just not.
I mean, I meant what I did and I said what I said. And
what made
because I'm sorry, we're bringing it up again, but all day I kept saying, you got something to say, you got something to say, you got something to say. At no point did anybody yesterday say, I wasn't talking about you until 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, so they said they was talking about you? They said they was talking about you?
No, nobody confirmed or denied all day until 3 o'clock in the morning. So.
No, they did. You probably did. They kept saying that.
No, we didn't. I was there. I had the conversations with the people.
So which conversation you talking about? I thought you talking about Indian Creek train station conversation. Are you talking about that?
I mean, it was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. I sat there for it. Like I said, I didn't do anything on accident. I didn't act out of character.
I mean, I feel like I told y'all why. Y'all came and y'all individually interviewed me and asked me why I was tripping, and I told y'all.
Shout out Lil Blue. Can't be here, but he always in spirit. If somebody had did something so crazy sexually to somebody, why would somebody trust someone to sleep in the bed with somebody else? You know what I'm saying? You know, like, I would think that would be like red flag to, oh no, don't put him next to anybody. So Sparky was really cool though. I think Sparky was like really one of the dopest people. You know, if you took the time to actually listen to him and know him, you know, he got a good story. I can see him going far.
I felt how I felt, and I spoke on that, and nobody yesterday said we wasn't talking about you.
I got you.
So what you want from me?
I don't want nothing from you. I ain't bringing it up.
I was just saying, like, I woke up to hear the conversation
again, yeah.
And it's like,
it's because
okay,
you're
we
sober now.
squashed it. And
I think you're sober now. They want to just
I was sober last night when we had the conversation.
But I guess it's just.
I was sober when all the shit started.
I don't think you were sober. I have to keep it. I don't just got to be honest.
You told me you wasn't sober.
Okay, technically I wasn't sober. But I wasn't drunk.
But you think
I was there though.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah. You are not your body.
I'm not slow. Like I said, we had the whole conversation before things went left or whatever. Nobody during that conversation said, that's not the case. We weren't talking about you. Because when they did finally say at 3 o'clock in the morning, that's not the case. We weren't talking about you. I said, oh, I'm so sorry. That's crazy of me. But hey, what was I supposed to do? I mean, I could have let it slide, and I did. But then I was like, that's boring.
Because that was another thing that was kind of pissing me off. They even said that at the time. It was like, so we're going to walk around back and forth and talk shit to nobody. And we on the whole show? No.
You on the same playlist?
Did you already season the clips? You ready? You don't look like it.
Yeah.
Yesterday, baby, I was like, oh, grandma made me
You know, waking up to Greg cooking, you know, us getting down there, and everybody, you know, was just kind of like helping each other. You know, it was dope. It was cool to experience. It's the last day. You know, we made it through that crazy hectic Saturday. You know, I woke up, you know, willing to give it another try with everybody and to get on one page and see everybody for who they are.
I enjoyed all the food y'all cooked there. Definitely did. I'm glad y'all had some food for us. But you know, a lot of ain't got no food. A lot of can be eaten. A lot of can cook. A lot of got a kitchen.
Now, before I start, let's try to have an adult conversation, everybody, please. The way you came in here was crazy as shit, bro. Like, that was viral. And then for us to like be like, hey, so how do you feel about it at the end of the night? You know, we still try to accept who you are. I didn't even know your name. Like, you was here for how long, and I didn't know who you were. Like, just because I didn't get a chance to ask you or introduce myself, because you immediately was just on go, doing the most, being extra. Like, you carried on for like an hour and a half straight. Like,
everybody was trying to beat around the bush, and y'all know me by now. What's tea? What happened? Why are we here? But I remember he was very. That response I got then, I was coming on hot, I'm gonna be honest. Like, if it was the same response, me and him probably would've went at it, because I just didn't like it. I felt disrespected. But I remember in the morning time, I guess now the liquor's going completely, everybody's in their right mind, and he was very apologetic and very like understanding that he was wrong. So as long as we can be adults, I'm cool. So, okay, great. Okay, awesome. So now me and you can have a chit chat.
No, I don't feel any type of way about it. I'm sorry if I offended you because I never had a problem with you. Really never had a problem with anybody. You just was really trying to get, like you just did just now. Mm-hmm. I didn't want to beat around the bush. Decided to skip all that. I didn't come in here crazy. I was the one we sat here and introduced each other to because I didn't know anybody. I really did put my best foot forward. So,
how are you doing today, man?
Huh?
I said, how are you doing this evening?
I'm doing good. I had a really wonderful today.
Okay. Sound like you're doing good.
Yes, like it was really amazing. Just like from last night, just being Father's Day, just pouring into people. I went, when I performed at, that club last night, the same spot, and I did Pink. I did Pink, Family Portrait. I sung her song, and it wasn't some of my best singing vocals, but it was karaoke. So I just wanted to do something different. That song got me through my childhood, and people needed it. Oh, it was so amazing. And just like I was like, yo, I don't care what relationship you got with your daddy. My daddy locked up on crazy shit. Like mine's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But still, it's only 3 words. Just send them Happy Father's Day. Mostly everybody, I meet, like we're all of the same frequency. It was like so beautiful. And people just tapped in and just was like, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna just sit there, send them a message. I was like, yo, I know there was beef and shit, but still.
Yeah.
The God put a hoe and a fucking pimp together to make a baby and put him in the trash can. You know what I'm saying? I, like one of the videos, that current video I have, I spoke on Perimeter and Bando because it made me see my situation isn't the worst. Because while I was sharing that situation last night with somebody, they ended up telling me that their daddy had put them inside of a fucking oven. I said, he put it in the oven? I said, he turned it on? Like, daddy put them in the oven. I say, whoa. Daddy put you in the oven. What the fuck would make a parent put somebody in the oven?
Yeah, you gotta remember they still people.
Crazy, yes, and it was just so beautiful. Just making each other understand. Like, my daddy did something crazy, and I still got to forgive him. I love him, and I miss him still. Time done passed. He my daddy. Like shit. Can't think about all the bad times. I think about the good times too. Shit, I miss him. So it's been real good. You know what I'm saying? Like really, really good today. Real fucking good.
That's what's up. That's what's up, Jada. Like you always, I do admire that a lot about you. Always about moving forward. That's a good thing to be because a lot of people can't move forward and don't realize they just holding themselves up.
Ain't got no choice. Perimeter boy, he said his mama dropped him inside of a trash can. The psychological, emotional things that he has to deal with every day as a person. So when I didn't give him the attention that he had thought that he needed when he got there, you know how that made him feel possibly? Nobody ever wanted him. There's people dropped him in a trash can. That's deep. You know what I'm saying? My homeboy I spoke to last night, people don't get to talk to him. He's one of them type niggas, go off in their shit. And he told me about all the boyfriends he had and how he beat them up. He gave me his rundown, last night. And literally when I left him, I linked with a homeboy who was his ex and they was explaining, but I was explaining how it's a dude in here and he looked bad. His mouth got all this white stuff around. He looked horrible. I seen him at Kroger 2 weeks ago. Looked horrible. He is fine as hell. He looked horrible. The drugs is doing him. And he was around people, friends. And I was like, what the fuck? This nigga's around people and they ain't told him that he shouldn't come out the house looking like this because he look a certain way. Are they scared to tell him the truth? And I said, me and him had issues at that moment. So, I said, God, like, bro, I got to say something to him. But I know, I be getting in trouble sometimes. I know he told me I had overstepped my boundaries. And last time I said something to him. But I'm like, bro, when we link up, it's from a place of love. You're like a dope person to me. And you treat me like you treat me well. You know what I'm saying? So you can't possibly think because I was honest with you about something that I needed to say, you know what I'm saying, regardless how you received it, motherfucker, it needed to be said. You know what I'm saying? And and everybody explained that you mean they can't get through to you. But he had done been in prison since a child. Like I related to him on certain things. It's been out of 15 years. You know what I'm saying? When you out of 15 years, I know that type of person. I know why he's angry. He had to go to sleep with boots on every night. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, somebody gonna come in and shake him, stab him or something. 15 years in prison is different. But I talked to him last night. I seen him before yesterday, and I seen him and I wanted to say something. So I told him I'd come back and smoke a blunt with him. So he hit me up last night and asked me to come and smoke a blunt with him. So, I was like, I told myself when I get there, I'm gonna find a way just to talk to him and tell him because he's looking bad. You know what I'm saying? He looking horrible fucking bull. You know what I'm saying? So when I walked in the room, I say, bro, I wouldn't be me if I didn't ask. What's going on with your mouth? He tried to say that he dehydrated. I say, boy, you dehydrated. I say, when the last time you gave yourself a break from smoking drugs? He told me that he ain't had a break. He ain't had a break in months. I say, bro, you smoke dope every day? He was like, yeah, I do this every day. I was like, nigga, you can't do this every day. The fuck? I was like, you need a break. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro. So I let some time pass, break the ice. And then before I gotta tell him, like, bro, I know we fucking with each other. And I won't leave this room until I say this. You look fucked up, bro. And you fine as shit. and you got friends around you and they ain't telling you that you look fucked up, bro, the drugs are smoking you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I don't hang around nobody. I don't fuck people that I ain't supposed to fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like if you meet a person, it's by the spirit. And bro, this ain't even about no sex shit right now. I don't want to fuck you because you don't look like your best. You don't even look like you're healthy. You know what I'm saying? That nigga, I knew he would have snapped off. That nigga sat there and received every fucking word I said to him. You know what I'm saying? I said, bro.
And I think that's the thing about when you real with someone, but when they realize that it's not about, that's why it's so important. This is why this is so important. When you say something, it go back to the saying, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Because when people know your intention, you can say the truthful shit all day, but if your intention is rude and embarrassing a person, belittling someone, they're not going to receive it. So that's why it's important for your intention to always match your action. Because if you fact that your intentions was to just be like, bro, you're not looking your best, he gonna receive it. Any real any person at the end of the day, he's still a human being. So anything gonna always receive anything that is in love, and you have the right intention because your intention match your action. A lot of time, our action don't match our intention because our intention be to hurt someone, embarrass someone, and that's why people don't receive what you say. But and just to show you that fact that your intention was so good, he gonna receive.
Well, I say Greg, when I linked with my homeboy after him, I didn't know that they had knew each other. I learned that he was one of the boyfriends the boy had told me. Like he told me he whipped his ass too. But the boy explained his side. He was like he didn't mind it because they had things. He said, bro, you was because all I did was mention that I just felt good because I touched somebody that I really wanted to touch because I respect him. Not that we're friends, but because if people around him and they don't say that, no, he look horrible. He could be dead tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? He's good people. He treat me nice. You know what I'm saying? Like so, he said, "You talking about?" I already know you talking about. He called his name. And he said, bro, you said all that to him and he didn't. I say, no, bro, he received that shit. He said, bro, I did that dude for a year. He said, I want to try stuff like that. I tried, but he wouldn't receive it from me. He said it had to always be a special person. I said, that was going to get him to listen. I said, bro, I knew. You know what I'm saying? I talked to God about that shit before I went to him. Like, no, God, I got to say something to him. You know what I'm saying? He got to know he's beautiful. He got to know he got to. I said, bro, what's your hobbies? He said, nobody ever asked him what his hobbies was. I said, bro, I see you draw every time I see you. You got all these beautiful drawings. You know what I'm saying? Nobody ever asked you what your hobby was. When I had told him about perimeter and how perimeter was born, put in the trash can, he said, bro, my dad put me in the fucking oven. I say, that's worse than the trash can. You had your parents for a while and treated you like that in the oven. Bro, dogged them to death, he said. Him and his sister used to put them in a cage. I say, what the fuck? I said, his parents are probably fucked up too. I said, you know anything about your grandparents? He said, no. He said, but I thought about that though. He said he had it rough too. I said, yeah, bro. You know what he dealt with either. You know what I'm saying? But I felt so good because you could just see it on him. Like it's people that pray for me to get where I'm at today that I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? It's when people could pray for you and you don't even know they're praying for you. You know what I'm saying? That's how I made it through. That's how I made it through times in life where I could just have grace to give people. I got time to hold no motherfucking grudge about the motherfucking body, bitch. I'm trying to be rich. Only thing I got a problem with is being broke, and I'm good with being broke, but bitch, I want to have some money and do what the fuck I have motherfucking want to do with my life. You know what I'm saying?
That's why you can't hold on to that shit. It's just mental.
Can't hold on to it at all. Fuck is that? She ain't got time for, bitch. You're not even that important. I'd rather tell you that I love you and move past it. And you try to be thinking about how that dude could be that motherfucking dude.
Get on to the next person that's gonna get you to where you need to go.
You ain't about to block my blessings. I hope I have some grudges. Fuck no. It felt really good. You got to see he still got a little small mind. His cousin was sitting outside. He wants cousin to, hear me talking too much because he'd think that he was gay. I said, nigga, let me tell you something. I met your cousin last time I was here. You told me every time I see you, you tell me that your cousin always asked about me. Nigga, I see your cousin. I know who the fuck your cousin is. I might not have ever met him before, but my spirit know him and he know my spirit. He real as fuck, bro. You hide from somebody that you ain't got to hide from. The hell? Bro, you silly as hell. The fuck? You ain't free at all. I'm not, boy. He's sitting outside quiet as hell. Yes, he probably listen. He need to hear this shit. He probably want to come in and join. He need to tell you, hey, your cousin, he ain't told you. Or did he tell you you didn't want to receive it? You didn't want to listen to him. Bitch, please. When that boy gave me a hug, I said, that nigga gave me a hug. I said, boy, I told you, I said, people tell me that you mean. I said, nigga, when I linked up with you all this time, I say, nigga, you never treated me. You know what I'm saying? One of the dopest people. Like, you different from everybody fucking else. Ain't even about just fucking you. You know what I'm saying? You don't even come off like that. You if you have sex with a person because you like them, not because you horny and you just want to fuck. You would chill out on your horniness. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a different type Everybody ain't hoes like that. Even if you're a hoe, you're not that type of hoe. I'm a different type of hoe. I'm a hoe. You know what I'm saying? He ain't the type of hoe I am. But I can recognize and how he appreciate me when I come in the room. You say what?
I said you a mess.
A mess, baby. People had hit me up today. This boy said, I watched your show. And he said, you stay fucking somebody. Like, why you fucking after you had got mad? I was like, what the fuck? I was like, because
What?
he always fucked me. It was a bigger statement that was made with Dink in that moment. He always fucked me. And this time, he wasn't gonna get no booty up out of me. I fucked him and didn't give a fuck about him. It was different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I fucked him and let you know, bitch, I don't give a fuck about you. I nutted and got the fuck up out the room. Like, he wanted me to sit there and thought he was gonna get some booty next. No, nigga. Fight, goodbye. The fuck? I ain't fucked him since that day.
You was a fucking.
No, bitch, follow the person. No, bitch. I fuck because I want to fuck. You don't have sex with me because you want to have sex. The fuck, I'm not sucking your dick because you wanted to suck your dick, bitch. I'm sucking it because I felt like sucking it. The fuck? You can't do nothing to me that I don't want to be done to me. And if I don't want nothing with you, bitch, goodbye. Somebody can replace you very easy. I'm me. You know what I'm saying? Boy, I'm a different breed of person. So I had a daddy and men. And they was hoes. In the 90s, it was a thing for men. They had to fuck all the bitches. That was how you prove you was a man. I was a guy. You know what I'm saying? It just was what it was. I used to tell my mama, baby, you only man because I deal with guys. But at the end of the day, if I was dealing with girls, you wouldn't be mad. I fuck all these hoes. You know, bitch. But I've been going to I did 27 days no sex, Greg. I like never did that before in my life on my own. I made it like 14 days before. You know what I'm saying? But lady, I went to the doctor and the lady had told me, she said, it take 21 days to break a habit. I had never heard that before. So I say 21 days to break a habit. She said, yes, it takes 21 days to break a habit. She said, you said you had 15 days at this point. I was at 15 days. She said, you only got like 6 more days. And you had broken a new habit.
You didn't have sex with that man last night?
No, that was the 27 days. I did what I wanted because I didn't have no goal. I just did it because I wanted to, and I just wanted to accomplish something.
You broke your fast last night.
Yeah, I broke my fast. It was somebody I wanted to have sex with. In the spirit, led me to somebody I wanted to have sex with. I felt fine about it.
You ain't gotta make it deep. You got to ask your question.
Baby, I was fine.
How you did a fast from drugs? 30 days from drugs yet?
No, I haven't did the fast from drugs yet. You know what I'm saying? I let the lady know I was able to still smoke drugs and not go out and fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like I realized the productivity of it, of sitting me down. I do have an ADHD. I should be on Adderall. It's hard for me to take out the time to do certain things like sit and make all them posts and send all these messages and stuff like that. Tap in. But I'll get high. I used to always smoke a blunt, get high, sit down, have my book, and fill everything out. I filled out my calendar, got everything on point, and manifest. And I had to look at the positive side of drugs. Hell, Hitler used to give his soldiers motherfucking meth to complete their assignments when he was doing the Holocaust. So you know what I'm saying? Just to work. I need you to stay with the work.
You ain't gotta make no excuse. Just say you want to do drugs. Why?
No, I'm not making an excuse. I'm being real with myself.
Listen, you ain't gotta tell me what people.
I'm very real.
You need a perfect example. You see how you went on the sex fast? You didn't give me no good example about why people need sex because you made me your mind that you didn't want to go have sex to 27 days. So
but the fact after my whole life of spending always having sex with one and trying not to, Greg, that was hard. For me to do sex for me to choose sex over drugs,
you missing the point. You ain't gonna do this. You missing the point. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that is a form of manipulation, but you're so used to it, probably don't feel like that. When you,
why you say that?
Let me finish. Because and you're gonna go back and rewind it. When you made your mind up that you was not gonna have sex for those how many days, when you was just telling your story, you never gave me no example of sex is good for you, how people that have sex. You never did that because you made up in your mind you weren't gonna do it. But when we got on the drugs, you went to 3 reasons why you do drugs, which is the good and bad. Everything have a con and a con and pro. What I'm simply saying of it is it have nothing to do with. Listen, just let me finish. What I'm telling you is, if you don't want to do that, you can just say, I don't want to do that. I enjoy drugs. And that can be it. You don't have to explain that to me because that is a form of manipulation. We do what we want to do as grown people, whether it's good or bad. So I just can take your answer and I don't need no explanation on why drugs good for you.
You're absolutely right, 100. When I just received what you said. But for me in sex, imagine, I'm 38. I done tried it before, but I didn't try this before and I made up excuses. This time I didn't make up an excuse. I just did it.
I don't need that, brother. Let's just move on because you made your mind a commitment. You went on a sex fast. I'm proud of you. That show that you're disciplined. That show you can be disciplined. I received it. You don't have to give me an explanation. An explanation, when the people do explanation, they know they doing something wrong. That's where explanation come from. So I receive you. You don't
Well,
want
I
to do
explained it because we're also online and people are listening. So it's
right, but you don't need to, because when you made in your mind about not doing sex, you just told me discipline. You just told me this is what I'm doing, and I'm like, okay, I'm proud of you. That's what you did. You never gave nothing good. The good research about scientific about sex. It's good to bust another day. You need to do none of that
because I
because
already did that part before with myself.
no, listen. But what I'm saying, if it is, even though that's a fact, you didn't have to do that, because once again, as a grown person that is disciplined, when you want to do something, whether it's good or bad, we do it. And that's the point. You
Yeah.
didn't care about the con and the pro of sex. You wanted to do something so you can achieve something to receive whatever you want to receive, and you did it. So once
Yeah.
again, I don't need an explanation. You just don't want to do drugs right now, and I receive that. So I just
Yeah.
asking. I don't need the explanation.
You're right.
Okay. Well, but I will say that one of my teachers used to tell me a long time ago. Can you hear me get out?
Yes, you say one of your what?
What's in that background?
What's in what background? I hear nothing.
One of my teachers tell me something so important, which is this is going into the fact that you've been on a sex fast. If you can be disciplined in one area of your life, you can transfer that to another area of your life. So what I'm saying is that, like, the fact that you was able to be disciplined for those 20 days in that, not having sex or busting up, that just show you can take that same energy or that same discipline, you can put it in any area of your life as well. So I would say
Yeah.
that. That's so that show you that you can be disciplined. Like, you know what I mean? That show that if I want to do something, I can be disciplined. I can accomplish that. So I think that's like the most important thing that you can take away from that. Because it could have been food, it could have been sex. So sex is just what is not even the most important thing. It's the fact that you were disciplined is really what should be celebrated, which I think is really good. What's up calling me? But what did you think about the episode, Jada? When you get into the episode, what did you think about the finale?
It was long. You know, since when Sparky was talking. You know.
Sparky is very long-winded. He take his time.
Yes, Lord, child. But it was really good. You know what I'm saying? I thought the episode was really good. It was a good Sunday. And everybody just being able to get on one page after everything. Saturday was just horrible, y'all. It was like one of the most horrible days in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, to feel depleted.
Very chaotic. I really have to say that.
Oh.
I was like, what the fuck is going on?
And people point out, El Teddy had pointed out, he said, bro, I have to stop something real quick. He said, this boy said he had got essayed. And then 30 minutes later, we seeing other shit going on. He said if he had really had an issue, he said, why the fuck did he not stop everything? How the hell did the recording still go on? I was sitting with somebody as I was sharing that part with somebody last night, and they said, hell fucking yeah, boy, there was no fucking way they would have felt it fit as recorded. The producer would have been beat up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wouldn't happen. And I'm like, I ain't seen it that way till El Teddy had pointed out, and now I'm sharing dialogue with somebody, and I'm like, yeah. I was like, he kept coming around me. I was like, as the dinner table, we're sitting there eating next to each other. You know what I'm saying? It was just, I said, I feel so bad for the kid because he called me up and apologized. I was fine. He did his bro to me. He took his grown man to me. He stepped to me as a grown man and did what he was supposed to do. I could understand that he feeling embarrassed to say it to everybody else. He still got to come out and say it. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't got to say it. I'm fine because he had called me on the phone. So I'm fine.
Right, I remember you kept telling me that, yeah. Because I really didn't know what to believe, though. I remember when we had him time, you was telling me he was calling you and he said that. I part of me didn't believe you, if I'm being honest, because I felt like perimeter, like when I asked him about the drugs, he told me no. I really believed him. Like, I had no reason not to believe him. So I was just kind of like still just surprised that he admitted in the comment section that he was doing drugs. I'm like, if you admit this, I have to literally throw everything out with you at this point, because what else have you lied about? It's kind of like how I look at it. Where did you go, Mr. Blackboard Georgie? There he go. Hello.
Okay, I tried to join the chat. It wouldn't let me join. Well, it took me out of the browser. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I ain't had no reason to lie to you. I ain't got a reason to lie to you, bitch. We had too many shows.
No, it wasn't even about that. It was about the fact that it was it was the fact that it was about you. So of course I can't literally just say because J Dot said it. I know you usually be very
Bitch,
truthful.
at this point, you are able to say, well, Jada, bitch, it's stacked against the winds are on my side. So
Yeah, it wasn't. It
it's
was
time
the
to
fact
say,
that, like, if the fact that he was accusing you is the fact that I couldn't take that. So when Bando and Chrissy came to me and told me what they told me, I had to reconsider everything because these are people that I know really did connect with him. So why would they say these things about him? So it wasn't the
yeah,
fact. It was just a tough situation because you can't, even if a person known be telling the truth to be telling the truth when you running a network or this type of situation, and when a person accused someone like that, you have to
yeah,
allow them to,
protocol.
yeah, for protocol reasons. So it was like Jada don't have a record of that, but he the one being accused. You see what I'm
Yes,
saying? So
you
I
got to
can't.
take it serious regardless. I mean, just take his word.
Exactly. So that's why, like, I kind of was like, okay, man, if you say this happened, I don't have nothing to say. Like, we gonna handle the situation and deal with it the best way possible. Like, but I will never try to silence you over nothing like that. Like, I made that very clear to him. But
You did. And I was really mad. I was like, "What boy is tripping? Like, what the fuck you mean?" I get it. I understood where you was coming from, but I'm like, no, yeah, we done seen it over. You go crazy, and I got a reason to be that crazy, bitch. I want to get somewhere. The fuck, my crazy ain't that crazy, bitch. Hell no, child.
right.
My crazy is I sacrifice you, bitch. Yes, bitch. Yes, I need to sacrifice for you to die, bitch, to get where I'm going. Yes, I'll sacrifice you. Yes, I'll go ahead. That's what you gotta became. Other than that, I ain't got no other shit, bitch. I'm promise you nothing to say.
Yeah,
The
man.
fuck.
How was it room with Sparky? How was that?
Oh, he was cool. It was Sparky. Sparky was cool. I mean, he was
Sparky.
just
Oh, he's the cool
cool
as
as
a
fuck.
fan.
When he came in the room, he was different. He was chilled out. He wasn't hyped up and stuff when he came in the room. Yeah, just wanted to talk and be normal. It was a good pairing. You know what I'm saying? I was like, it was a good pairing. He came in the right person to sit there and just talk to him and listen to him. I like Sparky. He was one of the main people I liked the most.
Yeah, he was. I think we all stayed at the house the next day. Me, you, Sparky, and Perimeter, right? To Monday when they left Sunday.
Yeah, I fuck with him. I like him. You know, he was cool. Motherfucker Sparky. And then I ain't noticed the thing, I ain't put it together. I was like, like we both had like a shared animal.
Yeah,
You
I
know what I'm
did.
saying?
You know, like you said, I didn't even like process it till you said it when the episode was premiering. I was like, wow,
Yeah.
yeah. Sparky is really just a genuine good guy, and he's so honest. Like I said, even when I don't know if you seen the latest episode of Black Gay Perspective.
I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, you need to watch it because Misha, all of them gave their opinion about you and Perimeter situation, but more so, what's the most important? Sparky talked about him going to rehab, and he opened up about that really like in detail.
Oh
And
yeah, I really want to hear that.
yeah, it's a really good episode. That they did a good job with his interview. All three of them, Jamie, Misha gave him a lot of information about, 'cause she had a friend that died of drugs, and she was just saying about being supportive, whether they relapse or not. I think you're gonna find it really motivating and really like inspiring. I think yes, you should definitely check it out. But
Yeah.
Sparky, he's one of those. He's a very honest person. I think that's what I do love about you and him. I like honest people, whether you agree with it or not. You just feel more comfortable because I don't have to second guess what you're telling me. With us, with our relationship, because I know if I ask you and you be like, yeah, I did that, I'm like, okay, I don't have to agree with it, or I might get on you about it, but I don't have to second guess. But with Perimeter, I really did not know who he was. I thought he was another person. Like the way he came was just charming. I just thought he was innocent. But Perimeter have shown me that he's a liar, he's strategic, and he's very manipulative. But those people out of those foster care homes that have
Yes,
always
baby.
they have to. I understand. I have grace with him, but I don't want to work with those type of people because
Mm.
I don't have the
Well,
capacity.
not just those type of people, because Bando is from that situation, and Bando is well put together. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right. Which I understand. It's when you grown, it's a choice. I'm not saying, but I'm
yeah.
just telling you, I can get like I did not know he was that person, but me right before the show aired, I kind of think that just because I call him in some lengthy lies, and I'm like, oh,
Damn
you
it, I burnt the fuck.
When I told you that motherfucker, if he had did it to me, that boy's a dangerous person. If he had did some shit like that to me,
Like I said, I didn't. I only had met him in that way, so I'm like, I'm holding on
the
to.
half of the time it is. But you can stand next to me, just bring down the whole empire.
Oh yeah, he's that type. He's very manipulative.
Bring down the whole empire. Everything you built will go to trash. You got the wrong person sitting at the table.
Yeah, he's not an honest person. He's manipulative at all. He's very manipulative. Actually, that's why I'm like, I had to end my relationship with him. I'm like, nah, because I can deal with crazy people and unhinged people, but manipulative, I don't deal with those people because you're
Yeah.
not like,
Outright liars. You made up a whole story, bitch.
because it's almost like you want other people to pay for your trauma. And I think it's one thing when a
If you
person
want
has,
other people to what?
you're not trying to get everybody to pay for your trauma. So the thing about with him, I just it's a lot of work that I'm not I don't want to sign up for. What's up, Chrissy?
Who are we talking about?
We're talking about perimeter.
Hi everybody.
Hey, Chrissy.
Yes, what did you think about this season, Chrissy? Like, I wanted to get you up, and see what any thoughts about the season. Like, what are you thinking? Like,
I really enjoyed watching it. I really enjoyed watching it. It
the
was
people
actually
were
really,
telling
really
me to
cool.
come. They said y'all ate more than y'all did music, and it's.
Oh my god.
Could have been called the House of Food.
I mean, kind of. I feel like
it should have been a food show.
Should have been Food Network.
I'm screaming.
A food show is crazy. Ah, boy, we love a good meal, bringing everybody together. But what's your thought about the season? Anything that stood out, or you want to say?
I don't know. I feel like the only thing that obviously is really standing out is what's playing right now? No, is Sparky and Perimeter and them, and I just feel like after watching it, that's Jada on here, right?
Yeah, that's Jada. Yeah.
After watching it, I feel like I don't know. I think Jada's innocent.
Oh yeah, but I don't know if Perimeter
Oh.
admitted to what you told me, because I didn't know what to believe. He admitted that he was doing drugs.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
I didn't know, and I'm like, bro, you can't just admit that. When we had an investigation, I came to you when it first happened, and I asked you about the drug. You swore to me you didn't do drugs. Then 10 months later, when we did the recent confession, you told me you didn't do drugs. So what do I supposed to do now that you randomly say that you're doing drugs? How do I supposed to receive that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then you can't be lying about that and then be accusing people of
exactly this. Because we know
that's some crazy shit.
So that is like everything has to be thrown out in the fact, because it's like, bro, you have proven to be a liar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you don't got no chill on what type of shit you willing to make up about a person. Oh, bitch, you are too dangerous for me.
And not saying that it is, but even if it is true, I can't believe it. So.
Yeah.
But imagine that he left me
not
with the
saying
impression
that
of thinking that it could have possibly been true. You know what I'm saying? Until he called me up and apologized. You know what I'm saying? He left me thinking that I possibly did something wrong.
He did that, and I was just I had cussed him and Jada, because I'm like, did none of y'all think to record each other? I'm saying, and I'm telling Jada, like, this is a sensitive matter. Why you
call me from a random number? I wasn't.
Yeah, and I know you wasn't, but what I'm saying, I was just telling Perimeter. I'm like, Perimeter, why are you reaching out to Jada when you saying that he done this to you? Well, I just want to apologize for pulling the knife on him. And I'm like,
bitch, I never knew you had a knife until I watched the episode.
Well, I didn't, I didn't realize that too. This episode came out.
I was upstairs waiting to beat his ass.
If you saying a person done it to you, though, the last thing is you need to be apologizing for a knife.
Bitch, why you picking up a knife and you walking around the people downstairs? What they gonna do to you, bitch?
Exactly.
Well, pump fake and shit.
I wish Perimeter well, because a bitch can sign. So I
bitch, because he like a motherfucker.
That's the problem. That's a problem I didn't sign up for, because he needs too much attention, and I'm too busy for that. He needs too needy, and I'm not made for that right now mentally.
Yeah.
So, but what did you think about did you feel like watching the episode back that you was too hard on Sparky?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't think she did either.
I mean, like,
they want a legit answer.
Do I get it now after everything and hearing his story? Yeah, but do I feel like I was too hard? No, because don't bring that shit over here. Everything was peaceful.
Chrissy wasn't wrong for it.
Everything was peaceful. Everybody was good.
You can't turn up that hard and then all of a sudden just goddamn it hit reset and then you just be chilled and then
Guys,
by the flame
I
nothing.
actually originally confronted him that night, but I cut that out. I just made it about the Jayla and J Dot situation. But that night they actually confronted Sparky with y'all density. So that morning, based upon his response, that's when Chrissy thought to bring it back up because he was very nonchalant that night when they confronted him by his actions. So that's
Mhm.
how I brought back up.
Oh, okay.
He funny though, like when he was the bed, he said,
I mean, I don't have a problem
he
with
said,
him no
oh,
more.
I
Like
do.
he's cool.
Yeah, Sparky is cool though.
Like we talked, like we had our 1-2. So there's nothing. It's nothing but watching back. No, I don't think I was too hard on him.
Yeah.
I
What
think we all should have
about
smacked it.
we'll make sure the J Dot and calling Jayla a man situation? How do you what do you see now? Do you see anything different or what's your thoughts about it now?
Because you was the one that presented it. Child, no, she wasn't even saying that. I was like, what the fuck, Chrissy? Damn, bitch, I just became friends with you again yesterday. Child, they eating me up right now. She
No,
was
Chrissy,
no more.
Chrissy was asking you why did you
She
do that?
did.
Chrissy was
And
going
I
to
was like, they was already on me, and Chrissy just added to the fire. I'm like, girl, I can't take no more. Like,
I didn't
bitch,
want
you
to
got-
add to the fire. I don't be trying to add to the fire. I was just trying to figure things out. That's it.
Yeah, and I like that because you gotta think about Jada, y'all just made up. So why she gonna talk behind your back? So at least let me ask you, Jada, what was that about? I felt like and Chris even said that in that scene. She was like, I'm just
I don't
coming
know.
to
I don't
you.
really feel no. I don't really. I think. I don't know. After like talking to Jada, I kind of like I get a little bit.
But I was wrong. Like the way I spoke about her situation in that situation, I didn't like what I had said. Like it was cringe for me to watch it. Like I was blunt and I was speaking my mind, but I could have had chose better words and I didn't really have to say that. You know, I was from a place of hurting, so maybe I was being too real, but I didn't like the things that I had said. It was offensive, even if it was how I felt. I don't feel like that was something that I had to say that way. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
she didn't warrant any type of disrespect for me to give her disrespect to even think that she should be disrespected. You know.
But that's the thing. I feel like after all the bullshit from the other show, I feel like it's not intentional no more. Hopefully.
No,
So
no.
I will say this, Jada, and I've been talking to a lot of the girls that have been supporting you, like Tosh, Manaya, Misha. They are very disappointed as well as frustrated with you about the Jayla situation. They said because she didn't deserve that. They said you meant, they feel like you meant it intentionally. So the Karma situation, they all sided with you, but they feel like with the Jayla situation, she didn't deserve it. So they kind of like very disgusted with you in a way like we don't want to support him anymore.
Oh, I
No,
need to go
I
back
can
and watch
respect
that.
that because Country Boy had talked to me about it. You know what I'm saying, to make me understand their point. You know, because I didn't really try to watch that episode, but when I went and looked at it, I hated what I was saying, regardless of how I felt. I didn't like that I said that to her. And she didn't deserve it. I apologize to her, and I apologize to all of the community. Huh?
I said, do you want to apologize to her on here?
Yeah, I want to apologize to her and apologize to all of the community. You know what I'm saying? Like, my opinion wasn't that important for y'all to hear what I had said. And I'm human. I go through my moments, and maybe because I was just pissed off in that moment, I said things that I shouldn't have. But that's not the way I feel for real. You know what I'm saying? Especially with Jayla. Jayla's not that type of person. So nah. I apologize, Jayla. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause, but I feel like they would have been mad at you. I feel like they would have been. They was like, nah, because Jayla she's been very nice to you, so they didn't understand it. Like,
Because
they
Jayla's a sweetheart. So
harm
people
situation, but the Jayla
Karma
didn't.
trash. So they can't stand up for trash. Yeah, the trash gets taken out.
Say that stop. I'm not doing.
Child, but just that bitch was trash, child. She need to be fired, child. She gone from real life to reality, y'all. She over.
Oh my
So,
god.
child, she won't be coming back, child. She's like a perimeter girl. She's in the box of no.
No, she not like a perimeter.
That bitch is like perimeter, child. That's the like hang, child.
Nah, she like perimeter. She unhinged, but she's very honest and straightforward. Perimeter is
Maybe
just
she's like a motherfucking perimeter because me and that bitch I had too many real moments for that bitch not to acknowledge real. You know what I'm saying? For you to want me to sit around you and you smoke your dope and shit like that. You want me to see your real life, and you know I'm giving you all my time, hours out of my life. You know what I'm saying? For you to show me your world and who you hang with. Like, bitch,
so that
please.
was true though. I heard that allegedly you and her at least smoked dope, or she did.
No, we didn't smoke nothing
That's what
together.
I was
child.
about to ask. What did
No,
you just say?
we
Did
didn't
you
smoke
just
a fucking
confirm the
thing. We didn't
allegation?
smoke a fucking thing together. She took me to the Piedmont Park because in minutes as we were getting downtown, they kept walking up to her and she wanted to show me how people fuck with her. And she had when I asked this boy on the at that little Mexican place, Willie, whatever the fuck that shit is, when you get to Piedmont Park,
Yeah,
and when he was on the scooter. She asked him for some dope and he had motherfucking gave it to her for free. And then she took me around the corner and she showed me the other guy who used to pick on her for years when she first moved up there, you know. And he said you used to pick on her and run her out of the park. And she used to feel like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? You know, but she kept coming back and then now they're cool. You know, like, no,
But
it was real. I
but
respected her.
did you see her do drugs though?
Yeah, I think the bitch was good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You said yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard
The
about
answer is
that.
yes.
Yeah, she had hit it on her own. She had hit it in, you know, and then she left because the people had wanted her.
So, can I ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know if she was on drugs in the house?
Now that I know, no, she wasn't on drugs in the house, at least with me, but I do know when we were at that, now that I know what's going on with her, because, you know, she allowed me to know. You know what I'm saying? So now I most definitely knew that time we had recorded, we was doing that fucking, we was doing, what's that shit we was doing? We was doing making the
Yeah,
year board, whatever.
yeah.
That bitch was high as shit.
Yeah, I
That's
felt
why
like
she be acting like that, because that bitch be high as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And that's why she be zoned out. You know what I'm saying? Because you used to chilling
no,
like
I
this.
felt like she was definitely on drugs because she was tripping before we even got there in the car with
She
Vex.
always been on drugs, bitch. So, that bitch was probably throwing shade that day that I had actually really asked where you talk about the clouds. You know what I'm saying? That bitch was probably how that did. No. The hell?
That was a lot.
No, but they had those moments with her. That was that last time I kicked with her after the reunion. I seen her the next day.
I would get on you. I don't understand why you keep allowing those type of people around you when they treat
Because
you.
when I meet you in real life and you be forgiving and stuff, it's different. I can't operate off of
I'm
Facebook.
not dealing with you though, because you crazy.
So I left it alone. You see, I put it into it when we did that last recording after that fact. And I'm like, bitch, you really trash hoe. You know what I'm saying? And Chrissy and them was trying to take up for me. I'm like, why y'all taking up for her? She gonna do it to y'all. Then she started doing the doodle bait right
I
there.
don't
And
remember
then
what you're talking about.
Child, trash ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? Child, I heard she do crack. So they say she's a crack smoker. Child, please talk about her.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, bitch, she got worse than meth bitch. Bitch smoking crack.
Well, Perimeter told me too that she he told Cup at the house that's why Karma was mad when she got to the house. I don't know. You remember this, Chris? I know Chris down there. She told, and I think I'm gonna put that in I'm gonna put that clip up. She told the house when she first got in the house. She said, "Don't trust Perimeter. Perimeter is a sneaky bitch."
Yeah, she did say that. She said that too loud, bitch. She was mad.
Told everybody that. She said, "Do not trust Perimeter," because she was mad when she seen Perimeter.
When she said it, it made me feel away. I said, oh, you know, she said, do not fuck that sneaky bitch.
She said that Miss Perimeter. That what you call her, Miss Perimeter. That Miss Perimeter is some sneaky. Said, do not
She was dead serious.
Dead serious. You ain't told her long. Even crackheads be truthful sometimes.
I mean, I guess she ain't lying, dude. Low key.
I swear to God, because I think that's why she was first mad in the house, because she seen him, because she didn't know he was gonna be there. I feel like
she was already there from when they were parking with the thing. Because they say they were outside talking about people when they were at the bus stop at Indian Creek.
Oh yeah, who was that?
They already explained their story.
That was remember Sparky. That's his major point was he was trying to get Dink and Karma to admit that they was talking about him or something. They kept on like,
oh, that's right.
And so that went on for a long time. And then
They said it was mean girls.
Too in the house. I'm like, girl.
Everybody came to the house high. Child, you trying to all come down.
Everybody, just to be on y'all that was high. But Sparky too though. Sparky, how he been to rehab. He went to rehab, so I'm so proud.
I don't want to. Well, let's not say everybody. Hold on.
That's why they clear that up.
Not you, Chrissy. We just talk, just speaking about the people that we are.
Because y'all know I'm gonna have a blunt in my hand, but that's about.
Yeah, but that was the bottle. We talking
about that part. We understand. People ain't stupid.
I just had to make sure, the shit be traveling and people be flipping shit. So I just had to
No, Chrissy
clarify.
ain't smoking no
Nah,
Chrissy.
Chris.
I ain't smoking no dope with Chrissy. So I don't know. Like I ain't never smoked no dope with Richard. With
Chrissy
Jamal.
don't smoke no dope. Bando don't smoke no dope. Jayla don't smoke no
Well, I
dope.
hear she don't sniff his nose. In the street say he sniff his
Huh?
nose a lot. So that's
What?
what the street say. Yeah, the street say it all the time. I be watching his lives and people always say he's the coke sniffer.
Who?
Bando?
Bando. Yes.
Oh.
Girl.
Oh, wow.
Jada.
I mean, I'm just telling you, is this real? You know what I'm saying? Like that's what people always say.
Wow.
When we was on with L Teddy, L Teddy was talking about how people say it about him. You know what I'm
for
saying?
real?
Yes, he said it, baby. Are you just that nose tooted up? You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, I ain't never heard that. Be honest, but child.
Child, it be on his live. The people be talking about it. Even Jamal done talked about it.
He said Bando?
Yes,
Like Bando
he's sniff
King,
coke.
like Bando King.
Sniff coke, Bando. I only know one Bando, y'all. The hell, it's not a secret. He might not tell us that he sniff coke. I think he'll be bold if y'all didn't get it as bad.
Well, I
People be
know it's
trying to
not
put
a
the images
secret.
together. But baby,
I'm surprised you said it because I ain't never heard it, Jada.
That's the first thing. I
Right,
never
you can't take away that we shot, bitch. You're not gonna take away my shockness.
Yeah.
Well, you don't be listening when you be on live because you don't be catching the meaning because you don't know what the coke references are.
I don't, but I don't watch other people's interviews too. Though I'm kind of like only see my stuff, so I don't watch other. So I promise you, I
There
never.
are artists that I'm sharing a platform with. I watch them. I listen to their music and stuff like that. I listen to all the new drops and stuff like that.
I did hear Rico say that, but we thought Rico was lying because him and Rico been having this long.
Like you heard somebody say it. So I ain't gonna spread no. I could spread some shit that people don't talk about. You know what I'm saying? Because the streets was talking.
I know you know. I know you know.
Mhm.
'Cause when I heard about that, and the thing about you, what I have always liked about you, it's a lot of stuff but you don't know, but you'll let them read you down. You'll never put their business out. So I
ain't
know
like
that
them.
about you. You
Well,
are like.
maybe you need to start.
Bitch, I clearly do. I see how the people been flipping
Somebody
it.
said the street said every bando love Coca-Cola.
Oh. Oh my God. I don't like this.
So, child, coke is a creativity thing. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody got their devices.
We ain't about to. I don't need no coke to be creative, please.
Okay.
I ain't about to listen to that.
Child, girl, let me give you a kiss on your cheek one day while I'm high on some coke, child. You ain't get you high.
Boy.
Right.
I don't even know what to say.
Leave your stuff where you leave.
I'll play.
I promise you. So you said, wait. So when L Teddy was doing him and Jayla interview, L Teddy even mentioned it?
Yeah, he had brought that up.
Okay.
He put it on, as a joke because they was going back and forth because Bando wouldn't come in full show on. So he kept insinuating he was fucking. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And he was with some dude, so we knew, So, he was like, uh-huh. But L Teddy be knowing shit. He put me offline to tell me things that people talk to me about. I said, I seen your live. I got on the live watching him one day. He was talking about me.
Right. I do know that. L Teddy know a lot. He been
about that boy, the boy that I had. He said people dropped all types of pictures about him.
You talking about the one that
from the other club show.
Yes. He the one I seen stuff through L Teddy. I know he don't. Yeah, L Teddy know a lot of stuff. I do know that for a fact.
So he sent him all types of pictures of the boy. I say, why?
Yeah,
he said just dropped in the inbox. They said I was talking to this boy. I said, why is that something important? But the streets don't talk about you. That's why I have to be blunt and tell, put my, be who I am.
Okay.
Because they gonna get in the Twitter boxes as we get more bigger. They gonna talk about things and he be like, bitch, Jada already talked about that shit, bitch. You late.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
the country was I don't believe that about Bando.
I'm gonna call
give you cold vibes. This all is talking about, y'all.
He give you
I'm gonna call my friend and I'm gonna ask my friend. Cause
I give you cold vibes. You funny, Jada.
Baby, I've been doing drugs for a long time. I've been around people. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, somebody said Bando on coke. I heard that too.
Yes, he does it. Reality.
So this is a well-known thing. This isn't just
yeah.
Wow. I need to hit him up.
Yeah. Right, we were not expecting that. I'm going down the line. Bando ain't on drugs. Chris not on drugs. Jada
keep my name on the list. That's all I'm saying.
I know. Jada like, hold up now.
Just keep my name on the list. I don't know about nobody else, but
Jada, like, girl, Miss Bando, honey. She ain't clean.
Wow.
Ooh, too much tea. What that girl said on not that TV. Too much tea.
Too much TV.
This the first. No, so Rico did say it, but we thought Rico was playing because Rico was throwing shot. Oh, he go T. See, said, Spiller, did you catch that tea? Yeah. I love the kids that be in denial.
Okay, but listen, on that note, I'm about to skedaddle.
Okay. Thank you for coming up though. And season 2, will you do season 2, Chrissy?
Of course.
Okay. Well,
I had a ball.
Yeah, so season 2, Chrissy and definitely coming back. Sparky, I definitely want to bring Sparky in earlier.
Oh,
I really do like Sparky too.
Yeah.
Sparky's really good. So stay tuned for the other announcement. Of course,
Can we go to the club this time?
You said what?
Can we go to the club this time?
Yes.
Yes, we got you.
Yes, we got you.
Okay. And I'm coming.
Yes, for sure, the club. All right, thank you so much for coming up.
You keep doing your thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, keep doing your motherfucking thing. Like, you hard. I love you. I love to listen to you. You know what I'm saying? You're very talented. You know, keep motherfucker
Thank you so
rocking.
much,
bitch.
Jada. You keep
It's
doing your
Chrissy,
thing too. Period. And don't fucking forget the exclamation point.
Okay. Don't forget.
Hi, Spiller. Bye, Spiller.
Catch that tea.
Listen, y'all where y'all get these accusations from?
No, Jada, what you say?
I mean, well, I guess it would be an accusation, but at the end of the day, enough people have said it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Jada, you talking like you knew for a fact.
No, so I
Well,
had.
no, I don't know for a fact because I don't hang with that boy, so I don't know for a fact.
Let me start from the top. I was like, these are the people that went on drugs. Because Jada was like, everybody on, I was like, no, Chrissy not on drugs, Jada not on drugs, and Bando. And then Black Boy Joe, like, what, Bando on coke or something like that. And he was like, Teddy, Jada said he heard these other people.
Teddy said that?
Yes.
He Teddy reference to it, something like that. Yeah. So and Jada saying he heard other people say that it's known that Bando is a cokehead or do coke.
Listen, I've been around a man a lot of times. I've never seen that.
Bitch, I was around country boy. He used to sleep in my bed, and I used to be hitting the bag while he was in the room. He didn't know it.
But I'm saying in party settings.
You don't know that. You just don't know when a person hitting the bag. It's not for you to know.
I'm gonna go on the record. Like, that's my boy. I don't think he do that. I've been around him in plenty of party settings.
Yeah, because you remember Rico said it too, but I was telling him about Rico, we thought he was just talking shit because they've been into it. So we didn't take that with a grain of salt. We took that with a grain of salt.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, when I was around, I ain't never seen it.
Yeah,
or thought about it. Or all I seen him do is drink, take shots. I ain't never seen him dip off to the bathroom and do nothing. So it's like, I don't.
Yeah.
To me, I'm gonna say no.
Yeah.
And I was around him.
I don't think we're online to sit here and debate it because it's not my place to debate it with him. I just was saying, yeah, because I can't sit here and say that's factual. If he had came on here right now and said I was lying, I just have to suck it up that I'm a liar. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's how you feel. I ain't trying to say,
Well, I think Jada said he heard it, right? Or
heard it. Yeah, I ain't trying to say, what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, I've been around by myself, and I never seen him sneak out to the bathroom and all that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's a no. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna go on the record and say I've been around. I ain't never seen it.
We've been partying with him at least rates.
Yeah, and I've been hanging out with him since January, and I've never seen that.
Yeah, he'll tell
or thought that.
though.
Oh yeah, now if coke another word for alcohol, that's the whole thing I see him do is alcohol and weed.
Mm-hmm. But I think Jada was saying what he heard. I ain't
mean to clear the room, so I said that I don't believe it.
I don't know. A couple people, Country Boy and somebody said
Country Boy said it too.
No, they say they don't believe it. They don't believe it. And I think Jada, Well, I have to rewind, but I thought he was saying this what he heard in the streets, but then he was standing by it as if he believed it.
Well, when Bando hear this, he gonna,
Somebody said, hold on, his nose will twitch at every episode. Y'all go back and look at the testimonials or maybe allergies.
now he said, I'd have been in the same bed as Country Boy.
But I'm saying that's a fair point because Country Boy was, when you watch the new show, Country Boy did not know Jada was on drugs. He was literally.
Country Boy said that, and that was the cool friend.
Oh, that's what he mean about that. Child, Bando never gave me a reason.
Right. Like I said, I'd have been around Bandos in January. I ain't never even thought about that or even.
But you know what? I thought of what you said, how Jada had to say stuff and he'll just send shockwaves.
Like he dropped the bomb and then leave.
We were just talking about the young
Man,
Saturday.
it's somebody else in here, like two or three people said it.
No, but it was two people in the comments said they heard the streets talking about it, and he said L. Teddy mentioned it too.
Maybe them people had never been around. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd have been around them since January. I've never seen it or even thought about it. Or even thought about like, oh, is he doing?
No, that's why Chrissy said she gonna just call him. Chrissy, that type of friend. Chrissy, like, I'm just gonna call my friend. But Jada said it like it's a known fact, like it's something the streets be saying.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, he
I ain't never what street. I ain't never.
People's lives. I'm like, bitch, I don't watch nobody's shit but mine.
Yeah, me either. I've never heard it. I hate when that people put accusations out like that because they do go a long far travel. And I don't think, like I said, I'm going to record. I know it ain't true. I'm just saying it ain't true. It ain't true. That man don't do that. I've been around him a lot of times that I ain't never got that vibe. I hate that they said about the man because people want to believe stuff about you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Child.
I ain't never seen it.
Now we got to bring both of them back to the house just to see the square off.
I know, right? Because Bando gonna be heated because he thought they were cool.
Yeah, at least all right.
At least all right.
At least not you up here saying some shit like that.
And now they said drink like a fish.
Right.
I'll be like,
right, maybe, but
maybe,
Coke,
we
don't do Coke and I
Coca-Cola maybe, but not Coke.
I know if I see we've been out since January.
Yeah, I like
do no Coke.
And you would see signs like that, like people do. They go to the bathroom a lot. Like even when we hung out, he didn't know. You know what I'm saying? It was that drink. It was sitting the whole time drinking. And I never been like, oh, is he going to the bathroom to do this, do that?
Child, not the rehab edition All Star.
Right, Country Boy Banner gonna be pissed, and
Not Jada. I didn't left. So I'm like, bitch, where you go?
And watch it be when they get back to him, it's gonna be the I said it.
No, I don't think that's if they lie like that, that's a big lie.
I actually was defending them, so when they get back, it's gonna be like, oh, he's saying it. You was up there with they were saying it. If you watch the video, I clearly said
it. Jada didn't shut it down and left. Jada is fun tea. I think Shay, for you, Shay, what did you hear when hold on, Shay, come up for a minute, Shay. She'll be pissed. Come up for a minute, Shay, because
right, Patches.
I think Jada was saying this what he heard, but he left before he can clear it up. Because I think he said he heard that. No, he didn't. What he said was, how did it go? I said to him, okay, his phone overheated. I said to him, these are all the people in the house that are not on drugs. Because Jada said everybody on drugs. I was like, no, Chrissy not on drugs, Jayla not on drugs, and Bando not on drugs. And then when I said Bando, he said something I'm not gonna quote him word for word, but he said something. We was like, what? And he was like, yeah, and he said it like it was a known fact. He was like, everybody know that or some shit. I was like, whoa, I ain't never heard that.
Yeah, I heard something like everybody know that, like that's what the streets. If he was on a nose candy, wouldn't his body be snatched? No Ozempic. Who is who
Oh, you
is
trying to
this?
say the body not snatched? Lord.
Patrick said he said it outright. Oh, so he must have said it. Patrick ain't gonna lie.
Oh,
So
so he
Patrick,
okay. I can't remember because when he said it, me and Chrissy kind of like, what?
yeah, I wasn't in here for the original statement. I came in on like y'all in the middle of discussing it.
Yeah, because I'm still like when then he said, and then he brought up L Ted. You know when J Dot make a point and you don't believe it, he sort of tell you all the people that
Yeah,
believe it.
Jedi gonna take everybody down on
Yeah,
his burning plane.
he's my L Teddy said. L Teddy said. I said L Teddy said that. He said yeah, L Teddy something like that. I can't quite remember. What
Well,
they say?
I know I don't believe when Rico said it, I said I ain't believe it.
Yeah, but we
I don't
know
believe it.
Rico was just. We felt like he was just talking shit because they into it. So that's not.
Yeah,
We not. Yeah.
and I'm vouching for somebody who's been around him a lot of times since this year started.
But J Dot said it like he was true, and Patrick said he just said it outright. So okay.
Yeah, I said I'm
Well,
coming
I
for Rick.
already told Bando.
Would you
Yeah,
hear
okay.
for J Dot's statement?
Huh?
Would you in here for J Dot's statement?
Yeah, I was in here for the
Okay,
whole thing. And
okay.
he said,
So
I
what did
told him,
J
I
Dot
said,
say? Did he ask a question or he made a statement?
he made a statement. Because
Okay.
you would listen off the people, and he was like, he do that nose stuff. He be putting stuff up his nose or something, something.
Oh,
I'm
he
like,
did.
wait, hold up. So I stayed around and listened for a little more, and then he kept going. So Benzo already knows, and I'm the one that told him, so it's no secrecy.
And
I
then
told him.
Shay, you didn't hear me defend him, did you?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, but I told him, I said,
So
J Dot over there trying to say you on drugs. If you not busy, go clear your name.
I mean, some
Oh, J
stuff
Dot
really
said he got receipts.
Who got receipts?
Oh no. Okay, he said it like he got
he got
receipts.
receipts.
Okay, I got it.
And then
I
then
don't
he
get
doubled
that
out.
from
He
Benzo.
did.
Now there's
Then when
a
I
few
said,
that I've been around that I'll be like, yeah, they probably don't.
and
But
then
I
when I
didn't get that
said,
from Benzo.
I ain't never seen him. That's when he was like, "Well, I've been in the bed with Country Boy," and
Country Boy did not know I was on drugs.
I was doing.
That is a good point because Country Boy didn't know.
Boss said, but I've been around somebody since January out on a party scene, and a person would do that. When I hung around Coach Simber, he did it.
Coke Silver, what's up, Bando?
He did it a lot, so I
Yep,
know that
there
this
you
person
go.
don't
I could
do
go
it.
now.
When I so I like that. That's definitely not true. And then I
Oh,
don't
so
think
they
it's definitely
said
not true.
they got the timestamp at 6:12. He said the streets be saying Bando is a coke sniffer.
Oh, I
Jedi
screen recorded it. You want to hear it?
Jedi throw bombs and then leave, and then I feel like he felt the way because I was defending it. Like I've been around
When he
somebody
said
since January.
he coming back, his phone overheated.
Why every time I come in, it got to be some it got to be started to this. Go back home, watch your baddies. They got to watch your baddies.
Oh, you made it back from New Orleans?
Yeah, you got back a few hours ago.
That's so great. The street
Not
say
Ricky the Fool.
child.
Ricky the Fool. How do you know? Like
He might was high and just talking. Probably was J Dot.
oh yeah. Well, I can't wait till his phone, get called.
What's up, Bando? You breaking up?
I can't wait till what you call the phone get back cold so he can come back on here
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
How his phone get that? My bad.
What happened now?
So we was talking about the episode, and I was listing all the people. J Dot made a blank statement that the whole house was on drugs, and I said no. Bando not on drugs, Jayla went on drugs, and Chrissy. Then he was like, Bando is a coach. It was something he said. I can't go from word for word. They said the timestamp is 6. If you go to 6:12, you'll see what the statement that he made. And he was saying something about the street saying you do coke and all that type of stuff.
Okay, you know what? Hold on. I got to step in a quiet place, but they kicking me out. I'm not going to entertain this. I'm having fun. Y'all having fun.
Okay, have a good night. 16:12. Exactly, country boy. Now he was high.
Jedi is so serious.
Mm-hmm.
Jada.
Thank you.
Huh?
He said his. I know I'm reading the comment. He said his phone is overheating or something like that. So I don't know what they're talking about. He probably gonna come back on his ass.
But it's gonna be an interesting season too.
You said you just got back 2 hours ago.
Like, oh no, I've been missing like 7.
Oh, 7. Okay, Eastern Central Time.
Yeah, he said the streets be saying all the time that he a coach sniff.
And he just, I said, Jedi dangerous because he'll bring everybody in it that might have suggested it or said it.
And they all like, why not say that, Jada? Like you did a whole season. Everybody been talking about stuff. Why throw this out now? Say that now.
Mm-hmm.
I saw him in the bathroom, starting number 2, Mark Wet.
Yeah, they just talking.
Person, turquoise, right headphones, person. Oh, I saw him in the bathroom, star number 2. Not star number 2. Well, that I don't believe it. The people I know who do it, I done seen them do it. And if I've been around somebody since January, you would see something like that.
Yeah, but at least when you had suspicions and stuff.
Yeah. Or even they get caught at, you'll notice certain stuff. I never even got that in my mind that person that he do that.
Nah, I ain't never thought about that either. Too spilling.
Now, I would expect someone with a Care Bear to be more caring and careful to make accusations like that.
Not with a Care Bear. Did it say? I guess because it's a Care Bear.
Yeah. Well, I don't think the Care Bear represents care. I think it represents like something from something else.
Somebody told me they're gonna wash his teddy bear. If they get into it with him, they're gonna take it and wash it.
I thought he said one time that's a new one, ain't it?
Yeah, that's a new one. That's a new one. They don't know that's a new one though.
Yeah, because he said he left it in a car. Somebody's car got impounded or something. Yeah, I knew he was gonna say. I knew he was coming here and say like he ain't gonna get it. He ain't gonna entertain it. I mean, why entertain so you know it ain't true? Yeah, he out of town still.
Yeah, I think he's still young. I don't think he get back to tomorrow or Tuesday.
Yeah, enjoy your time out there. Handle this another time.
Right, Gizmo.
Nah, Gizmo definitely not on that coat. Gizmo too thick to be on that coat.
Not Gizmo on coat. I am
Gizmo too thick. The Gizmo definitely not on.
I'm just looking, so just or I do drugs or like this Rico person. So just
Bando Jada.
Jada. Yeah, Bando, just enjoy yourself. Just watch it. We're gonna send you the clip on Monday. Enjoy yourself. You still out of town.
Yeah, enjoy yourself.
We're gonna send you the clip. And
now it's
talking because it's so funny. You just said this yesterday. Spill how he just say things and then like you just gave an example of how he do that, and that's what he did. Cause we like, just enjoy yourself, Bando. You'll get the clip. Cause he left, so he probably didn't know it was going. Yeah, he probably
turn into this.
Yeah, turn into that. He probably thought we were gonna just continue to talk and all of that. So just enjoy yourself, and we'll get it to you tomorrow.
Why would he say that? He said it's been going around the streets. Excuse me.
He said something about the streets and
the streets been talking. L. Teddy said it.
Or some dumb shit.
When I say listen to the same streets Mama Joyce be listening to.
What that girl say? You are. Baby, Karma was on one that day with Mama Joyce.
You are the streets.
You are the streets, right? She said, good.
He said, what warrants this? I guess because he don't want to be the only person. I guess he was trying to say.
I promise you, go back and watch it. He just said it. I was just naming because he just said like the whole house was on drugs. And I'm like, no, Bando don't do drugs. Chrissy don't do drugs. Jayla. And he just out the blue said you something weird. I can't even quite remember. That's why I don't want to say. But if you go back and see, you'll see how he just He just said it out the blue.
Yeah, I came in like on the middle end of it.
And then he brought people in saying L. Teddy said something to you on y'all interview about doing drugs. Another person on the live was saying something about it was all in the live or something on other live. And I'm like, well, I don't watch other people's stuff, so I don't know nothing about that.
You know, Greg, honest, we would have been saying something about that. We thought that would have been like,
Oh, right.
you think what? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We would have been like going to the
Right.
bathroom a little bit too much. You got to pee that much.
Right. Even if it's not on the camera, we would have on a phone call.
On the phone, yeah, we would have definitely said something like that.
Yeah, we ain't never thought you did drugs.
Thought that. I never thought that.
Now we know you drink.
Now we know you drink like a fish.
But you don't do drugs. Yeah. You don't do drugs. I don't know what did that time. But it's so funny you had just said this though, Philip. We was just talking about how he'll go in and say these things, and then when you get him, he's just looking like he was just looking crazy.
What I said is like this is some dangerous.
J-Dot is funny though. I told somebody, I said J-Dot is a gift that keep on giving.
I know, right? He gonna give a storyline. he gonna put
he gonna include everybody in there. He gonna take all y'all down. Don't do nothing with him because the bitch gonna tell it.
Yeah, he gonna take everybody down.
And I bet I bet if I tell SL Teddy, I'm SL Teddy. You said something about that, it's gonna be a different story. Because what L Teddy got to do with it? He just had to bring somebody in it that we know. L Teddy even said it.
Oh yeah, that make it sound true when like most people saying it. Like, oh wait, I want to start doing drugs because drugs are a hot topic. Well, don't start. This is the wrong time to start now, country boy. If you ain't did it back then,
you have to go to that crazy stage. You know, J-Dot professional, honey. He's an OG.
Yeah, when you should have went through the crazy stage when you were younger,
right?
Where you can take it now. Yeah,
because J-Dot is a professional, honey. She
at this point now you're gonna be strong out if you do it now.
Okay. I don't know. J-Dot just be talking. I don't know. Why would he say just what Bano just said? Why would he even say that thinking about that? This boy is crazy.
Now country boy, we see you 30 pounds lighter and we ain't see you working out, we gonna know.
It's someone like Candy said, why would you say that? It's okay. Why would y'all say that?
That will definitely you just made that up.
Right. And then it's my L Teddy even said it. A lot of people say it. They that's all they be saying. He said it, and then he said when L Teddy was interviewing Bando and Jayla, people was in the comments saying it too. Jada is wild. Child. That I told you, Jada. Remember I tell you, I said Jada don't want to be cool with nobody. Your actions say otherwise. You want people at you.
Even Rico said it sounded so.
He made it up, and that he literally was making up as he was talking.
He was like, "Yeah, he was at my house. He went to the bathroom to wash his hands, and my daddy walked to the bathroom and called him."
And it was too many pauses in his story. You see what I'm saying? When Rico was saying, you could tell that he was making it up. Or at least it sounded like because it was like a lot of pause in it.
Yeah, well, it was like a matter of fact story.
Yeah.
I done been around the folks who did it, and I done seen them do it in the back room at the place. Hey, super sticker.
Okay, super sticker. Rico.
I lost 40 pounds in the drug fast diet.
I am typical under the streets. Child. I guess you can say the streets say something when you want to. When it's you, huh?
Yeah, like when I say the streets said, I said when I say the streets.
Yeah, I am typical.
That's my way of saying something I want to say. What the streets said.
That's why what's name said she had to go. Chrissy like, oh baby, I gotta go, girl. Y'all bitches like it. He said y'all girls a little too dangerous up here. And Jada, he just gone now. Just gone.
Like I ain't never heard nobody phone get hot at nighttime like this. Where you at?
When he said, "Where that bitch live?"
Yeah. Like my phone that got hot on the beach, you know what I'm saying, when you outside in the sun or something. But it ain't got hot at nighttime outside in regular, like regular right now.
He might be bad. I just come back and cleared up and apologize. Just child, because if you can't stand by at this point, that's how I'm make y'all girl. If y'all can't stand by in the moment, bitch, we ain't running with the story. It's coming for the show, bitch.
It's Savannah ain't that hot. Savannah. Or like you said, he might be, unless he got a phone in the oven or something.
J-Dot Brown.
And also depend on what kind of phone, because them big Androids get hot too.
I said J-Dot just don't want to be cool with nobody. He's trying to run all the girls out. We told him about Manaya and what the girls, because remember what Tosh them said. We told him about that. I said they are so disappointed in you about that Jayla situation. Tosh called me about that. Manaya, I talked to her today about it. She said she's so done with J-Dot, she'll never take up him again. And
wait, what he did now?
They still mad about when he said when he said you are a man, essentially. They still mad about that.
Oh damn.
Yeah, because their point is Karma situation is understandable, but they felt like Jayla was always nice to him. So
Yeah, she didn't do nothing to warrant that.
yeah,
Yeah,
she
she
didn't
didn't
do
do nothing
nothing
to
to
warrant
warn that.
that.
And so and to Jada defense, he did say he was very sorry watching that back. Like she didn't warrant that. He did say
I think the more she kept talking and like it felt like she was trying to chump him off, that's when he got like, well, I really didn't say nothing wrong because you know what I'm saying. I guess she would have been like, that made me mad. And he would have been like, oh, I'm so sorry for saying that, whatever, whatever. And it ended right there would have been cool. But she kept like going on and on,
Yeah.
and on and on and on. So that's where he was just like, well, I mean, bitch, I ain't say shit wrong, really. If you want to be honest.
Yeah, you're right. So even Misha, I was with her yesterday, baby. I said you and Jada were just good at the end of their show. It's a whole nother beef. She said she gonna Kenya more than him.
Who is this? Oh, who is this?
She got some pictures, baby. She said she done with Jada.
She gonna put the pictures on the poster, have her come in the room.
Yeah, she said because Jada, she said she felt like he doing not the T girl, but the trans girl like this on the network because they have allowed it. So she want to really, like, I guess, get him a taste of his own medicine at this point.
He really don't know how much the girls was on his. But say that good. Well,
Yeah, I said he definitely ain't gonna film after these, but if all of them attack him.
Chad, I said he gonna stay in Savannah. He gonna let Atlanta cool off for a little while. Before he come back. all that he gonna be at the premiere party.
I'm gonna go down there and get him. He gonna be there. hey, Jay, if you know Jada, he gonna talk himself out of it.
But yeah. Well, Jada, you done pissed everybody off. Not that you better scrap up. Jada done pissed all the girls off.
And it's like it's stuff that he be saying. It's just like Jada, bro. You just know. Like I was telling somebody in season 2, let's invest more in of wireless phones so we can get more into their dialogue. Yeah,
You
so
got wireless mics.
we use the two mic, but now we got like the 4 and the 6, like so we do have like the whole mic set. Because first they wasn't making at the time we filmed this, they didn't have the 4 and the 3 sets available. So now we have the whole sets now. So I think you're gonna see that also on ATL. They have the 4 set mic, and then Bama had the 4 set mic. So yeah, we definitely have those. The 4 sets, the 4 and the 6 sets. So yeah, you're gonna definitely get it more into those.
Jada gonna come in and give you a show. One thing about it, he unintentionally do it. Like he don't even. It's like he don't. I don't feel like he had the intentions to do that. and
I
it kind
don't
of
know.
happened.
I don't think he knew the backlash. Like people were gonna be like, "What?" I don't think he thought people was gonna be like, "What?" You know, that kind of thing. I think it was kind of more into that.
Yeah, because we don't like to put stuff on people who don't really do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, I don't think Bando do. I would like to ask Jada like, why would he just say that? Like,
I say he'll do it. You don't know what he do because what you
right.
call I was doing this in private, nobody knew. I'm like, well,
And then make it worse when you try to defend opinion. Because if you don't know it, he should have just took what you said like that. Because it's like, why you trying to defend your opinion when you don't know if it to be true? It's almost like you're trying to make it true. You see what I'm saying?
yeah, and like
Like,
he was trying to tell me like I'm wrong.
because when you was taking up him, like, no, in the opinion, you don't have to defend the opinion. You can just say, "Oh, that's just my opinion." You don't have to defend it. When you defend it, it's almost like you trying to make it true, or you saying it in a truthful manner. That would make it kind of
Yeah, it was like I'm just going for my time around the person.
right. And
Yeah,
then
you
he
know
got
what I'm saying.
offended because of that. And it's like, no, Jedi, you don't have to you don't have to get offended by if it's your opinion. Just say this is what I heard. It's not even your opinion. This is if it's hearsay, truly hearsay. You shouldn't be offended that I'm defending it.
And then like with Jada, well, I ain't never been around but one time, so I can't really be like, oh yeah, I don't know if you do something. You know, Jada admit he do the stuff, so that's why you know he do it.
Yeah, because he was up at time about he went on 27 days from sex, and then I said, "Well, are you gonna do that from drugs?" And he want to give me every reason why drugs is good. I said, "That's that manipulation stuff. Like, just you don't have to explain to me why drugs
Yeah,
good."
he said he think better on when he doing. He think
Yeah,
better. He
like Jada, just say you don't want to. You don't have to do that because it's a form of manipulation. Like you didn't explain why you went on your sex fast or why you feel the need for drugs.
he said he focus better. He can get his own and write music and he can do all this stuff when he be on it.
No, he enjoy drugs. That's all what it is. We're gonna just put a period. Ain't have nothing to do with that stuff. That's all in his head. He just enjoy them and just stand there. I enjoy doing drugs, and
Yeah, I
that's it.
think people find an excuse when they like to do
And
something.
when
The
they like,
reason
and
why they
when you
do it,
don't
yeah.
want to do it no more, you any excuse you gonna just not do it. Like if you went on a sex fast, no matter if people came and said, how much good sex for you, the fact that you still do not want to do sex, that's what you wanted to do. So you just doing drugs, bro, because you enjoy them, and you can just say that. You don't have to
It's just like people who drink, they be like, "Oh, it relaxes me when I get off work. It relaxes me."
right. No, but
Go to sleep.
just like, oh, just hate when he do that. Like he just like I'm just slow. Like, no, bro, you don't have to explain that BS to me.
I gotta get me some. I gotta get me some liquor when I get off work. It relax. It
Right.
help me relax and go to sleep.
No, bitch, you like to drink. You like the feeling. I like to get turned up. I like how liquor make me feel, and that can
Yeah.
be it. You don't have to give an explanation. I hate when people I hate when they're like, no, you grown. You say I like to do drugs. I enjoy them. Okay.
Well, I enjoy eating. I get some of it. When we all, I get me too, country boy.
You know, the Black Boy George. We go up here breaking down the episode. We got on other stuff,
Hey,
child.
I want. That's why I said I was trying to make it in for the episode. The break.
Child, we didn't even. Chrissy came up a little while and talk about the season, and we was on the good, going on the up and up, and all of a sudden, Jada talking about what he heard. Well, they said he made a statement. He ain't said what he heard. He made a statement.
The season, like I said, it was it was cool. Like I said, I like when they got to the point where they actually did stuff. Like when they went to the person was explaining them
Yeah,
about split sheets and how to make their money from
yeah, we gotta have way more activities next season because
yeah, the informative part. Like, cause I
yeah,
didn't know all that when he was saying I didn't, I don't know nothing about music like that. So I didn't know that
but
all that went with it.
I would like to say Bryson was the first person that did say that though. So I wish it would have been good if Bryson could have been because
Yeah,
Bryson,
I heard Bryson said smart split sheets. When they don't
yeah.
know about split sheets, when you go in there and do this and do this.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody, I think I was talking. I forgot who somebody was saying like Bryson. They could respect him more for him if they actually see him doing something.
Right. You remember we
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
talking about that on thing. We was like,
yeah,
it like I think they even said if it working for you and you cuss me out, I might shut up for 5 minutes and just take the advice, right? Because I'm seeing
yeah,
what's going for your life. So I think when he harsh and be mean already, and then they feel like every time we look around, you getting screwed out of contract. Even if it's true or not, it's just the way they have perpetuated that. That's the narrative that they believe. So
yeah.
therefore, you can't. You just But he said, I feel in my heart that Bryson is in a different place, in a good place. That's what I honestly believe. So I feel like when he come back or whenever that opportunity to allow him, I feel like he's gonna be much different as far as educating people about the music business.
Like I said, I mean, actions speak louder than words. So all
A
I gotta
person,
see it,
black
see
people
it.
in Alabama, we only say that when we don't believe it. They say, when they say, if you like it, I love it. That means you see
I gotta see it. I gotta see it to believe it.
so. But yeah, I get you. And your experience with him, I can't take that away. So you recently talked to him recently, so
Yeah, do I say like
yeah.
I've never hopefully he can like I said, it ain't no wrong with drinking, but if you're doing something like that, I feel like you shouldn't drink if you coming in as a teacher role,
Mm-hmm.
as a mentor role to help people. You shouldn't be drunk doing that. Because they're
Yeah,
not gonna take you serious once they see you slurring and you drunk. They ain't gonna be like, oh, this he drunk. Let me not listen to him.
yeah, and
If he came in that serious, like really serious, get drunk when it's done. Like drink, have your drink after it's done. For the night. You know what I'm saying? I get that part. Like, are you a mentor of the cast? Because I can just fix you in the argue with folks and going back and forth, try
mm,
calling them stupid. You stupid. That's why
yeah,
you're not gonna be nothing.
you can't do that though. And
You're
I
not gonna make it.
they not like that. It don't make people stupid because they don't know some bitch. You don't know everything. So
Yeah.
words like that really, you're right. You're right. His intention, Bryson' intention might be right, but if he haven't learned how to speak better to people, your intention could be good, but your action have to line up with your intentions. So
Because of that drink out the cloud. Yeah, exactly. Drink out the cloud.
mhm.
Throwing dollars. I'm at the strip club. Shout out to the powder heads.
Nah, nah, you talking about quit though. So this person will be in Atlanta, honey. Cause
Oh yeah.
I know they do drug at Marquette, baby. They do it all at the Marquette.
They do it all, yeah.
Baby, I seen the
Yeah,
stalls. They be
yeah,
fucking.
Beto said he never really went there. I think remember we all were talking about that one day. He was like
Mm-hmm.
he never really went there. He said he went there like one time, I think.
1 or 2 times.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like I said, I'm just saying if you're around somebody for partying that many times, you would notice to see
Yeah,
something like
yeah.
that.
'Cause when you said that, you showed us right. Cause we've been at least going out since January when we filmed the group scene,
Yeah,
and we enjoy some alcohol, but we ain't doing no coke. Ain't never
yeah.
no. We never had suspicion. Like I said, man, you would have said something like,
It would
"Girl,
have been said on the side, laugh, the bottom like
girl, now she do drugs."
and then how dirt we drinking. We would we
We
would, we
would
would
have
say
said it. No shade. We would've told-
that you sneakers in the bathroom.
oh yeah, you showed us right. We would have been told Bando
Been
that. We were like,
been
girl,
saying that too.
yeah, like bitch,
And, and then how he is, he would be like, "Oh, y'all saw that?
right. Oh, bitch, that he's that. I said it. I did it.
I
Yeah.
did that in front of y'all. Oh shit, y'all see that?" That's why I said I know he ain't doing it. I know he ain't doing it like that
He
because
sure would have said that though. So,
we would have been called it out.
oh yeah, we would.
How we all joke and play. We would have been called it out and said something, and we would have made a joke out of it.
Right. That's how you get the girl. You gotta make a joke out of it. Be like, oh, not you going to the bathroom 2 times in a row. Let's see.
Shit, you'd have been to the bathroom too many times in 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
What you got going on in there? Let us check your pockets.
Yeah. But nah, and now Jada ain't coming back. He ain't shit. Jada ain't shit, y'all.
That's why I said throw the rock.
Jada,
When they said poke the bear, throw the stick.
okay. So his phone, he the Jedi like, bitch. I thought Jedi said I thought I was gonna say what I was gonna say and leave and we're gonna laugh and keep moving. Y'all bitches want to stay stuck.
Jedi said the kitchen got too hot. He ain't used to this hot kitchen.
He said, bitch, I just got this shit with perimeter. Now Bando girl. That
And
bitch.
he like he probably like everybody like Bando, so I know I'm coming up on.
Babe,
They say
hey,
accusations
I'm
with
saying though,
perimeter or somebody.
if J-Dot can convince the girls, he a strong one, bitch. He definitely gotta be on that Mount Rush.
Kyle, I want to know. I want to talk to Jada more to ask what streaks he heard this on. Like what made him say
I
this?
know he said L Teddy, and he said some other people on YouTube too was talking about it on the live. He didn't say the other people's name, but he did say L Teddy.
The only person I ever heard say that was
Rico.
Rico.
Mm-hmm. But we didn't believe that.
Yeah, we said that we were just like, oh yeah, it moved on. It wouldn't even like no, like no conversation. Cause when he get mad, he just say shit when he get mad. Like I think he just try to just go for whatever he want to go for when he get mad and say shit.
That down J-Dot boy.
And Dink on the drug call pop.
Oh, child. Child.
Yeah. I can believe that.
What is it? And Mills and for exposing us to some amazing cats. Yeah, justice for Bando.
I know, right?
Yes, it really was. So let me ask y'all this though: who do y'all want back next season? Who do y'all want back next season? Because we filmed.
I want to see
and I want to ask y'all this though too: do y'all want Bryson in the house, or do y'all want Ty Valentino in the house as a special guest or a mentor? Yes, God, just for Bando.
I like to be tired of for some reason Ty get up on the folks skin. Like I ain't gonna say up on the folks skin, but Ty think he just he think he on a higher level than everybody.
Yeah, so it
When it
makes
comes to certain stuff, like he come at them like he already done it,
But
been
think
done
about
it.
it too with Bryson. Ty a pick and choose how he gonna get it. With Bryson, you guarantee gonna get some type of good TV in some form of fashion. Like I don't know when he gonna get it, but you guarantee to get if Bryson in there for 24 hours. It's something gonna happen. You did guarantee you that it's gonna be something good. With Ty, you just never know because Ty might play with the girls, and some days he don't feel like playing with the girls.
Because I remember when somebody said they had a booking and he was like, I'm just shocked. I just
Oh
came
yeah,
to see if they really will book because
you talking about Lottie. I know exactly.
he was like, yeah. I
Yeah.
think Lottie and the other girl had a booking at some
Booking,
place where it
yeah.
was like East Coast, West
Keanu.
Coast.
Yes, you showed it. Yes.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm telling you. With Bryson, it's guaranteed. At least the old Bryson. I don't think but I still feel like Bryson got it in him. But with Ty might play with the girls, and then again, Ty might not play with the girls.
Not Bryson if you lock in the liquor cabinet. Cough medicine, not cough medicine. Anything to get you drunk, cough medicine, Benadryl.
Yeah. Bryson. So I said Bryson for the win. Okay. Yeah, we definitely Bryson is definitely good TV. Yes. So we definitely talking to Bryson to come and so.
Bryson had called me on Instagram today too, right before I got on this.
Okay. He texts me too. Well, we talked earlier. We trying to work stuff out to get him down here. Hopefully also too, I want to bring Nicole in the house next season too. I think she'll be dope.
Bryson
Bryson.
and Jada. Had they ever been filmed
Yeah,
together?
they was filming for the music. We just cut their scene, but I'm gonna put their scene out. Remember, I told you they sat down and baby Bryson was reading that boy like a Bryson. Yes, Bryson and Jada sat down. Because Jada was coming back and telling me was one of the people that would come back telling me that Bryson was online doing what he was doing when they was. Remember, I told you how he was doing a season 2 cast member. So Bryson like that Jada was come back and tell me, so I had them do a sit down, and it went crazy. Yeah,
Money in play.
that's Nicole. Money in play. So I definitely want to bring Nicole in. I think Nicole would be great. She's a Leo. She's a fire sign. She gonna give it. She gonna give it up.
You should. No, it was a person I felt like I want to see how they were doing the house, but I don't know.
Who?
You probably. I said I would wonder how K Star would do in the house.
Oh, I think K Star would definitely do like a K Star coming up for one day. You know, hang out because K Star gonna bring the fun and the energy. I think like when we do the club scene, kind of invite
Oh
him,
yeah.
yeah, something like that. Like something like that. Can Bryson bring his pet if Jada is there? His bear. Bryson got a pet. I don't think
His
Bryson.
pet.
He don't have that dog no more. That dog died. No, he had to give it away because the dog bit somebody at his apartment a long time
I
ago.
done bit somebody.
It did something to somebody at the apartment, and the people called the police on
Oh, the people told me that it had mistakenly guzzled down some Crown Royal.
it. Is this the streets?
The people said the dog was drunk on Midtown.
No, for real, somebody called the police on it because it did something. I wouldn't say bite, but it ran down on somebody in the apartment complex.
It ran like it was drunk. They said it had mistakenly guzzled down some Crown Royal he had laid on the ground.
I don't know nothing about that. And they gave it. He had to give it up. Yeah, he did that.
You know the people don't be playing with them dogs. You'll go to jail for them dogs.
Yep.
Especially get a dog drunk too, like let it lick
I
up
don't know.
Crown Royal.
Gizmo for season 2. Child.
Giz was a gas by itself. How big Gizmo was.
Gizmo was not that. Yeah, somebody called the police on it. Yeah, they did. Because I remember he called. It was a Sunday, Saturday or Sunday. Yeah, they called the police on it. He had to get rid of it.
And they don't play about animals in apartments too, especially if they bite somebody.
Yeah, somebody called the police. Yeah, sure did. I don't think the dog was drunk though. I think, like I said, from his Bryson's story, he said the dog got scared and kind of run. It was something like that, but I don't think it
That
was.
can't start be like a friend to the show. Cynthia from RHL Vibes, Cameo, and Go.
Yeah. K-Star y'all gonna see him on it. Real Life the New season 3 at the end.
Or Dime would be
Oh,
good.
Dime would be good too, cause Dime is a good time. She
Yeah,
just
Dime would be good.
she gonna definitely eat. But I think from next season, I think definitely Chrissy. I think definitely Jada. And Bando for sure. I think Bando will be good. I think those 3 is kind of.
But Jamal can actually stay.
Child, we gonna keep Jamal on music, and that's it. I filmed him yesterday, child. It was a good scene.
Nah. I forgot to ask you about that. Well, I remember you told me y'all was doing that.
Yeah, I did his pickup scene. Country Boy, you supposed to come to the house for the for season 1. Yeah, I think Bryson, Black Boy George. I think that's him, and I can kind of see them trying to stay out of each other way.
Get Country Boy to come in there and then have full set of nails, do a cameo, let them come in there.
Oh girl, no man, we keep
it
yeah.
Bring that game so activate Country Boy. Get them in.
Yes. Country Boy will be good. But Country Boy real chill, so you would definitely need that. Sparky, because Sparky can be either way. We know Sparky can turn up, but then Sparky be on his chill shit too.
Let Perimeter get a redemption.
Oh no. No. I'll bring Karma back before I bring Perimeter back. Yeah, because with Karma, she might be chill that day. Then again, when she act up, you still don't lose out because that's good, good TV. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting.
Karma needed to take something like the mellow her out, like chill her, like a Xanax or something. She need like to get prescribed Xanax. Something that'll chill her out and level her out, so she always will be so paranoid. Not cameras in the room for safety.
Yeah, we got the cameras in the room. We're doing the night cameras in the room.
Just do
Well, I'm gonna make sure Jada in a
Yeah, he could be in his own room.
Yeah, because we don't have to worry about all these.
In his own room on the couch.
Jam.
Or a twin bedroom with 2 beds.
No, I think we try. We'll see. Pop him his own area, child.
Not his own area.
Well, I'm just saying, so we won't have no incident, none.
Oh yeah. Jada, I feel like you should learn your lesson. You should
Not in a room outside.
not the outside the pool house. Give him a hotel room with it done rather than send him to the hotel.
Country boy is fine. Okay, Mississippi. Yeah, I think we're gonna have some good people in the house. I think.
None of my touch me without my consent.
Yeah. Like I said, I think it looked like we'll have Bryson somewhere in the house coming mentor the people for a couple of days. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah, Bryson good. He good TV, so he gonna give you.
Yeah, I'm saying
I'm just saying, out of the 5 days, at least 3 gonna be drunk. I get.
So you'll be surprised if it don't go that way.
If it don't go that way, I'll be surprised if it don't go that way. I know the first they definitely gonna be drunk. Now, probably once you get in there, realize that after you talk to him, he get drunk that first night, then he probably do good going forward.
Yeah, but when that liquor get in you, sometime, baby, all that prep talk go out the window.
Oh, he go out the window. But keep for him, you gotta keep him on a schedule. Keep him so busy that he ain't got time to get drunk.
Child. So basically, just work him, huh?
Cause like he'll show up drunk. Then he's already like, you know what I'm saying? Like he'll come there drunk. And then they just go from there.
Okay.
Gotcha, but that being in a room will be challenging for anybody.
I will bring Perimeter back once he finished the fender. Oh, Perimeter, Lord have mercy. You think Perimeter great TV? I don't get Perimeter good TV. He be lying too much and just be acting innocent. You
That
gotta
make good TV because the people watching it like this a liar. You know you lying. What he doing? You know what I'm saying? He one of the people that you just be like, this man lying.
Maybe we could put him on not the rehab, but not the rehab show, but the damn, what's the word? I don't want to use rehab because I'm gonna definitely do that too this year.
Rehab?
Yeah, it's not we're gonna call it but you can say let's just say rehab for now. The rehab show. Because
what did they get out of the show, like the rehab? So they coming under to stop something or to learn?
Yeah, so it's gonna be that's a challenge I'm trying to figure out because I don't want to make it like you coming there to stop doing drugs. It's kind of like a self-help show. I want to give it the y'all to fix my life feel. You know how that
Yeah,
feel?
because don't sit into the rehab like they sent Jax to on the Valley. I ain't never seen the rehab where you got your phone and texting and looking at cameras in the house. Like, what kind of rehab he in?
That's why I was thinking about that's why I'm really taking this serious of not because you remember the person that offered to do it. I'm like he in reality TV space, and I feel like that's going to take away from people respecting.
Oh yeah.
Because I feel like we should get somebody that's not known on these platforms. So when they see them, they only see a doctor. They don't be like, oh, I seen you on another show. I seen you doing a blogging or talking. I feel like that's the scary part of getting.
I seen you in the club on Thursdays being a freak.
Yeah, I think it
got
got
all that.
Probably somebody that's not even gay, that don't have nothing to do with the lifestyle or any reality.
Who was the person that talked to Darren at the time?
That was my therapist.
Okay, somebody like that.
Yeah, somebody like him. Yeah, and he got a twin brother. So that was my therapist, and I asked him to do it.
And he's somebody like that who they had never seen that they kind of respect.
Yes. So that's kind of like because I don't want it to be like he brought because I feel like I think I just be scared about that because I don't want you to be thinking like we just got somebody and this you know.
That's a get like therapist. Like he'll do something like that.
Yeah, but yeah, now I think I would let him come in and help in a way, but I don't think he should lead it.
Oh yeah, okay.
You see what I'm saying? Because I
Yeah.
feel like you say, it should be somebody. Perfect example, the guy that came in and did the therapist with Darion and them. He was
When he had the white shoes on, the big white shoes, the camera just kept being on. Like, yeah, so you must lower the camera for that, for them angles. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that five day episode.
Yeah,
Go back and watch it.
I said, all this feeling on you. Only one point out shit like that. Not you look at that man's shoes. Why are you looking at this man's shoes? But no, we're gonna definitely do it. I'm gonna do it like in October. But like I said, we want to get a therapist first, and one of my friends said he'll do it. He's not in the gay community. He got a wife and stuff. He said he'll do it. He's a spiritual coach, pastor, but he do all type of coaching with all types of background.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, everybody when I be around everybody, it's enjoyable. Like I said, I didn't have no bad experience.
Mm-hmm.
You know, being around everybody, it's a good time. Like especially when it's done, everybody chilling. You can have a good time with everybody.
Right. Yeah, because I really like when we do this. I don't want to keep saying rehab, but I feel like rehab is the closest thing that make people understand. When I do that show, I want it to be like with people. I want at least get 2 people on the network and 2 people that's just need help, and it's kind of like 5 people in the house, and it's kind of that type of thing. It can be even like a 1-day, 2-day show because I feel like whatever they willing to commit to, because it's more about just the work process. Like, don't try to make it too long or whatever, because So yeah.
But yeah, the house will be. I know it's gonna be even better next time because you know a little bit more now since you did this
Mhm.
season when you going into the next one. Well, I should have did this. I should have did that.
Yeah, and then I definitely want each day is 2 activities with a teacher though. Like I don't think I don't think they should lead it themselves. You know what I mean? I feel like it should be
Yeah,
somebody come in and have an activity for them versus them just leading it themselves. They probably can do like the first one, but at least each day, like a workout segment, because I think that's very important. If you're an artist, you need to be working out. If you're gonna be on the
yeah,
stage, just
dead serious.
like we have
I
a
seen some artists on there out of breath on stage. I'm like, you out of breath, like you on the stage rolling around trying to get back up and sing. I'm like, yeah, you need to go do a treadmill.
we had a food segment, because you gotta know about what's in your body. So we have like a nutritious.
You should have a manager come too, like a manager
Yeah.
who book or
Who
like
put people? Yes, yeah.
who
All
sign them.
so
Like
let's
what to look for in a
each day is a activity.
next season
Yeah,
selling
so
cast
next
album.
season, we don't want to do a cast album because I'm doing so in real life in music, they've been working on a cast album each season 2. So real life in music season 2.
I get a charcuterie board.
Real
It'll-
life in
it'll-
music season 2 cast EP come out in August. Season 3 is working on the EP now. So with this house show, I'm gonna do just once a single. The house come up with a single together, not an album. I think because it's 5 days, I rather them work on a single.
he said get a charcuterie. I said if Kroger got a charcuterie board, it'll definitely be there.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like the house show. I wouldn't want to do no album in 5 days. I would want to do that.
Yeah,
Now,
Tyler Perry filmed a whole movie in 4 days.
I know, but I don't want to. That's commitment. Working with artists about music is Now filming a season of a show for 3 months, we doing it like a EP or album. I could do that, but I don't. I feel like they can do a single.
Yeah, that'll be real fast.
Hmm. So yeah, but Tosh, what's going on, baby? Your boy Jada is hell, Tosh.
Oh, Tasha. Oh, yeah, Tosh.
Come up, Tosh. Let me tell you what your boy Jada did. Um,
Ricky the fool is a fool.
In the yeah, you know Bendo is not no piehead. Oh my god. Child. Jada done put the bullet in the gun.
Said had to put accusations out on this person.
And now he know where to be found.
Bando gonna tell it to you.
Child, you were so funny. We were just talking about that the other day. How he'll come and just say something, then it's just like,
Like I said, he poked the bear, throw the stick. Jedi came in, got there, said, dropped the bomb, and got up out of here.
Because I think he didn't expect us to be still talking about it.
But he probably the bar. He probably. Oh, I said that.
Nah, he Jada, he ain't know Bryce to be forgetting, but Jada don't forget what he say now. He might gonna try to clean it up. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Tosh.
What happened now? Hello, I've been summoned.
Jada is a mess.
You been summoned.
Jada said Bando, the streets been saying Bando been doing coke. Well, he didn't say the streets, he said something about Bando doing coke or something like that.
Jada said that?
Yeah, so earlier Jada was up here, him and Chrissy, and we was talking about the seeds, and of course the drug stuff came up. And I was like, the people in the house that's not on drugs, because Jada, of course, made a statement laughing. I guess everybody on drugs, he didn't say I guess, but he was like, everybody on drugs in the house. And I was like, no, because Chrissy not on drugs, Jayla and Bando. He was like, well, Bando do coke or something like that, he said. And it just, we've been down this rabbit hole since. And then when Spiller came up here to say to defend Bando, Jada left and he never came back. And then he said L. Teddy also said it, which I don't know nothing about that. Did you watch that L. Teddy and Jayla interview, or you don't watch L. Teddy?
No, I don't even know who L. Teddy is, but shout out to L. Teddy.
Okay.
Not you don't know who L. Teddy is.
She don't know.
You know, I don't want to be rude, but I didn't hear it.
Okay, yeah.
And then when people do something like that, they have bad sinuses. Like you don't even have like sinuses or stuffy nose and stuff. So it just certain signs or stuff like that you notice.
Yeah, but the way Jada made
Well, that be sniffing.
Yeah, it's like they always have a runny nose or sinuses and all that stuff. Now if you laughing, you must know something we don't know because you ain't saying no.
Everybody been talking about Bando been doing coke and stuff.
What am I supposed to know? This is the first time I've heard this allegation.
You laughing like you heard it, or you like
you
y'all
believe it.
Like you want to believe it.
Again, this is the first time I've ever heard this about Bando, but okay.
Yeah.
You sure about that?
So
You laughing?
when Jada when T Spiller was saying defending Bando, Jada got offended, was like, well,
you like, yeah, you don't know what he do.
But he basically said that Bando do drugs, and it's a known fact, basically.
Ooh, not a known fact.
Well, that what he said. He said people be talking about on the lives, and L. Teddy mentioned it to him, and it's something that everybody in the streets know.
For real?
That's what J-Dot said, but he left after Spiller came up there and cleared Bando name. So we haven't been able to get him back.
Not he left.
Yeah, he left. He
Why
said
you ran him off? Why you didn't just get Bando come get him to come clear him name? Why you gotta say it?
Bando out
No,
on
I gave my experience. I said if I've been hanging out with somebody since January in a group setting partying, I've never seen that or even thought about that.
You don't know what he did. He went off to the bathroom when you were still out there eating.
Spiller, she want Bando to do drugs too. Okay.
yeah, exactly. We get it.
No, I don't want him to do drugs. Of course
But you keep
not.
saying I don't. You
So,
say I
so
don't know
why
what
do
somebody
y'all why
do.
do y'all be saying that though when you don't know what he
I
do?
can't be like, yeah, you don't know what he do. You know what I'm saying? If y'all been around, if we been
Because
partying,
we're not there. So I'm not there.
but we
So of
are
course
there. But we are there. But like, if me and Greg or is around this person, we all together drinking, having a good time.
Since
Several,
January.
this been said like several times.
I'm
Yeah,
saying he don't give that to me personally.
right,
But
right.
we never know what people's hidden agendas be. So you never know. Like
But I'm saying, but we speaking for people who've been around. We speaking from people who've been around him,
uh-huh.
and I've never thought that or seen that or even would even think that.
Like I said, he don't give that
Nah,
tease. I don't see it. I don't see it personally. He don't give that tease. I just feel like I laugh because this nigga's crazy for one. But
why would Jada say that? Oh, that's weird as shit.
what?
I said, why would Jada say that though? That's so weird. Brown.
But you know what? I mean, maybe that's his storyline. Maybe he's looking for another storyline. That's his beef with Pando. Like you never know. That's a way to come back on the show or a way to whatever for, next season or even whatever. Who knows? But
But he said it when you I'm gonna give you the timestamp to go back and he said it as if like because even before Spiller even got up here, when I was questioning about it, he was getting mad as if like this a known fact. He said it like that, like the way he said it wasn't like a question mark. It was just like we all know bandos do coke. Like it was almost that type of energy, that type of verbiage.
oh, it was like one of those.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. The
Oh,
time
for real.
16:12, and you're gonna hear him say it. He was just like he just said it like it's a matter of fact. Like it's no room. And even when I was asking him about like the people, he was saying, "Well, L. Teddy we even said it, and this person even said it." And I'm like, bro, I don't watch those people's stuff, so you can't reference that stuff to me. Like, so it didn't sound like a question, is what I'm trying to say. That's the point I'm trying to make. It's not a question mark. It's almost like it's a matter or a fact. Like I know
He
this.
said it like his camera, like depending on it.
Yes.
And that's what I'm saying. And that's where, you know,
I
that's
mean,
why I'd be like, we never know because maybe he might know something for real. But what does he know?
Well, he need to come up here and clear it up. He can't leave. Then he need
I
to
said the signs just don't point that power to make you hype. He ain't really no hype person. He don't be sweating a lot. He don't
right.
be
That's true. He don't be swinging a lot.
he don't be talking a million miles an hour. He just be chill, like
Mm-hmm.
a drunk, like people, somebody who drink do. You know what I'm saying? It don't be like no hype and dancing and running around and
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I get oh, he ain't Chris Brown then.
So silly, Taj.
it be the
um
people when it be when they say you never know what somebody do. When you be like, all right, I don't think he do that. You never know what somebody do. It's like I don't believe it. I'm just gonna say that.
well, I personally don't believe it personally, honestly. But if I like I said, prove
But
me. Uh,
ask Manaya, she be the expert
Oh
on
yeah.
it.
Let me ask her because everybody she told me they do drugs. I kind of found out they all do drugs. She know about the drugs.
Right, Patches. That's why I said he
she
be
know
too
about the
chill to
drugs,
be
go
to be on
crazy.
anything like that.
You know what I'm saying is because she used to do it. So she honestly, Tasha, no lie. Like when we talk, everybody that she told me on the back end that did drugs, kind of find out they do drugs. So
Now I done been around Dre and when when doing it, he spaz out a lot. He just get these random bursts of energy and go crazy and go off on people and leave and go to the bathroom constantly and doing it like so I know I done been around people who do the people who did it and I seen it.
mm,
He don't get the vibes they gave.
mm, a functional powder. Child. My Cynthia boys. Mm.
Better go serve hit Jedi with a cease and desist.
Sorry, y'all. I had to.
What Portia said.
I'm parting away from my friends
This
as
is
I'm
getting
pulling out. I'm
to
talking to y'all, but
what she said. This is getting to slanderous territory. And you might want to stop before you catch a case.
I'm trying to get Nate back up here because he got to clear this. He got to get some explanation.
something. Because I mean, and I got questions. Like I don't even know what to say about Jedi anymore. He hurt my feelings when he said what he said, and I just can't.
I've got all y'all mad at Jada.
I mean, when he came on that live when we was on it the last time we was on together, and he said what he said because he was, and to me it was given he was showing off for Twitter, and it just put on the show for Twitter. Didn't want to bring it over to over Instagram or whatever, wherever we was on. I just felt like that was just crazy. I feel like okay, so we looking for a moment now, and it just and what I'm seeing here really defending this motherfucker. He's really doing, my language. I don't know what cursing y'all live, whatever, but you know.
We didn't believe Diddy like
He's
baby
really
boy, and
giving
look how that turned out.
hard to defend. Like I can't fucking defend you, nigga. And I'm one of the girls trying to defend your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you saying this? I mean, because it's to me, it's girl power. My girls come first over anything. You get what I'm saying?
Until y'all in the room together.
No, I'm not like that. I'm not that girl.
And y'all rip each other apart.
I'm not that girl. I really am. I'm not that girl.
What did you and JT should be cool? You and JT need to make amends.
That's not a girl. But that.
Like, I guess I said that, but then somebody else said that they wrong.
Anywho, but my point is, why you always gotta bring that name up like that's like listen, that
but
situation
why you won't respect her
because
as
that situation became a situation not based on me. That person was mad at me based on somebody else's situation. So it's always fuck that person because I don't got time. When you nosy people get it the worst. You know what I'm trying to tell you? Like fuck you, bitch. Like I will make up with the person you try to defend and still be fuck you. You get what I'm saying? Like,
but y'all still sisters though.
That's not my. That's your brother.
That's who brother.
JT. So what you spell JT?
I think my sister. That's your brother.
Oh my God, Tosh, really?
What? Stop bringing the name up. You don't want to. You listen. Being messy. What you want to do? Be nice. Get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna get the fuck out. That's your brother.
I just know you're a trans girl, so I be very sensitive about that, about trans on trans stuff.
He over there, motherfucking on the corner.
Girl, she was like, they all sisters. I said, until y'all get in the room together, y'all rip each other apart.
Right. This nigga right now. I just drove by this nigga, but oh my God. He's how you talk. He over here drunk.
Oh, you out of them streets?
What?
So you out in the streets tonight?
No, well, kinda, yeah, I was, but I just drove by this nigga I was supposed to meet up with early, and he's over there doing nothing.
Not doing nothing.
Child. The trade when you deal with trade that really be hugging the block, child. It's like boy, bye.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even like block huggers.
Well, I get this to be continued. We can get Jada and Bando up here together, and
okay. Cause I think Jada gone in for the night, y'all. He ain't coming back.
I mean, it's crazy. You probably in the comments, you probably listening. But the point is, it's insane to even say some shit like that.
Said that. Now y'all know Bando don't got no lawyer coins.
My whole thing is this: when you're known as because they okay on the shows that Jada's been on, it's been given. He's like they make him seem like he's like the one getting the most on the show. Like he's just he just gets all he did was get high. Like they don't even acknowledge his music. It's like he get high. Like it's just a get high moment when it comes to J Dot all the time. And it's like, is he trying to pull somebody down with him? Like I don't know. Like
So you're not buying it, Tosh.
huh?
I said you're not buying it.
I don't know. It just gee, it's funny to me. I just it's comical to me. I don't know. Bando get high. Nobody said that. No, nobody. Out of all the fights and shows he's been on, decent people. Maybe Rico probably said that bitch get high one time. I'm trying to think of
Yeah, I remember Rico said it one time, but we didn't really.
I'm trying to think of anybody who said it.
Yeah, Rico said it one time.
I'm sick of seeing a rainbow everywhere. But go ahead.
But yeah, I think like I have to agree with Tosh. So yeah.
What, you sick of seeing the rainbow everywhere too?
No, I'm saying with your point. That too, but I'm talking about your point that you was making about
that too.
Like you said, it wasn't nobody ever said that, so it just probably just
right. I mean,
He
I'm
pulled
trying to
that out
think
of the
of
sky.
I'm trying to think of the people he actually was beefing with, Bando. Like, did Trey ever say that? The people who he
Nah,
fought.
he
I'm trying
never.
to think of if somebody ever said that, made an allegation about him. Like I never heard that on nobody on the show. Nobody, nothing. You know what I mean? When it came to him, like, oh, he get. So I don't know. I don't think he gives that. I don't know. Me never know. Me never know.
It's the you never know for me. It's like you just can't say I don't think he do that and move on. It's the you never know. Like like it's something there that you just can't say I don't think he do it.
I did say I don't think he do. I said it already.
But then you say you never know. When it's like saying I'm sorry, but
No, that's not a but. It's just like I never know, and I just never know. I don't judge people, and I don't knock. I'm not saying y'all lying or whatever.
oh yeah,
I know
yeah.
I done seen so many shit and so many people go with the opposite what they were fighting against or fought. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll never do this or whatever, and end up doing. And you know what I'm saying? So I just keep that option open at all costs. You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say? I'm not trying to say that's what he gives. I'm just saying I just have to keep that open.
yeah. That's just how you process things,
right?
And never just for you. I got you.
Right.
Yeah, you just don't put them past nobody. I mean, I get it.
Right.
I said J. Rico and the streets all saying the
But
same
I do not believe it. Let me make that clear. But I don't believe it. And if it was to happen, then that shit would be shocking as fuck to my soul. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like if it was true. Like, oh shit, bitch, for real, bitch.
I can't. I said I can't say he do Tina or meth or none of that stuff. So I just gotta say something.
Something to give him extra strength. What time if he need that? I got that. What you need, nigga? On myself, on my granny, on my mama.
On dead homies.
On the dead homies. Do you need that? Because I got it.
You sure is right about that. Jada, he ain't coming back.
Like with you, you ain't never seen Jada do them drugs, have you? He said it, but you ain't never seen it.
Yeah, I ain't never seen him do no drugs. No.
So Gregory, question.
Yes.
Was this the show that you was referring to when you said Jada got one more show to go through before we get to see what we really think about him?
No, this ATL that the one that come up next. It haven't come out yet.
The next show.
Yeah, the next show, yeah.
Oh, you's a dickhead. He's a dickhead.
No, why you say that?
So
Cause
last question. So
you
then I
been
ran through
sitting
Dink,
in. Cause
Perimeter,
I'm
and
thinking,
J
okay,
Dot.
maybe this like the last, so I get the question hits
No,
more.
it's
Oh
just
no, it's
happened.
another
I
one coming
promise
up.
you.
Oh damn,
No,
Jedi.
no, because J-Dot came around while they was filming a lot. So he, of course, he was, he just started filming because he knew a lot of it. His best friend was on the show, which you gonna meet. His best friend on the show, which is Country Boy.
Country Boy Key.
Kiki, yeah. Last question. So
Okay, so
Black George ran through Dink, Perimeter, and J-Dot. The Black Boy
But
Zero is J-Dot.
yeah, it was Dink and Perimeter. Yes,
I don't think he did know with Perimeter. Oh, he tried to though. Whatever that was.
trying to.
Who?
But J-Dot said on live, he said Dink used to always fuck him.
And that's so. I'm just looking at both of them right now. They just look so funny.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he said it's on his live. He said the first time he ever fucked Dink was in the house, but before then Dink used to always fuck him, but he was mad at him, so he didn't let him get no ass.
He was mad at Dink, so he didn't give him no butt, but he gave him the dick.
Right, he got him the dick though.
Oh, so he took his anger out on that booty hole. Like,
You would let Dink fuck you like
but
that?
wait. So I thought Dink was a top because pause. I didn't know Dink was first.
Oh well, yeah.
I wonder how many cast members slept with each other.
Jada said that he fucked him. I don't know if now Dink did say on the live. I'm not sure that they did.
Say what?
No, I said J-Dot said tonight that, and like before they even got to the house, they used to fuck all the time. And he said he used to Dink was the one that always bending him over because I think Dink had a big piece, but he was like in the house.
Oh yeah, Dink he got big piece. I didn't see. I can tell in a couple of
Oh,
cameos.
you ain't never seen the mega personal ad?
Who?
Dinks.
Did I see it in person?
Mega
The ad.
person.
Oh, he got an ad?
Yeah.
I thought you knew that.
No. I know T's what to do because that bitch know everything. That bitch be looking up everybody in the ass. That bitch got an ad herself, but she don't tell nobody.
Oh yeah, you definitely go put my phone up there. You definitely won't see nothing.
Oh, so that's how you found the girl.
Hello? You think I'm dumb? Text my numbers work. You don't put real numbers.
So I'm gonna go put that real number.
I'll give you that number too.
You a lie.
But
they change every day, B. Every 15 days you can change the number. Trust me, ask me why. Ask me why I know.
Because you do you got one.
Tosh, are you coming down?
Motherfucker, my real number. Greg got my real number. That's it.
Let me go on the Connecticut side of Mega Personal.
Tosh.
Go ahead. Look up this pussy. Look it up. Look up this pussy.
Let me go on the Connecticut side. Put it Connecticut.
Are you coming down to the festival?
Gregory, you won't set me up.
I'm not playing.
It did look how stuff work. You definitely wouldn't tell none of them, but they'll show up because randomly they show up. What she done?
Right. It'd be so randomly.
It'd be so random.
Me.
Right. Because your friend gonna come anyway because that's your friend. Yeah, y'all bring up that whole up name so much. I already know what's gonna get.
I didn't bring her up. Spiller brought her up tonight. Don't do that.
I said y'all bring her that whole up so much.
Okay. JT cool and she pretty.
Yeah, like I told Greg set me up for an ambush too. He set me up for an ambush.
See?
When, where, and how?
You don't make it no. You don't make it no convincing, ho. You don't make it no.
At the finale with Scotty and Jamar.
Oh, I didn't know they were coming. You know,
no, it's like we cool. We talk. It's cool. That was we cool. Me and Scotty cool, and we good. Jamar too.
Yeah,
Y'all is right good. See, you hear
Seven
me?
go.
you the one with
I,
some of
I,
them
I,
people.
I honestly never really had no issue with Scotty for real. Honestly,
But no, Tasha, nobody
Scotty
gonna set
cool.
you up.
Huh?
Nobody gonna set you up.
Greg, you think I believe you? I trust you.
It really don't though. Like it's Atlanta. You can't. They
I
all show up
understand
to
what
the
you're
stuff.
saying, but I don't trust Neil. That's just say y'all put none past no hoe.
Okay, I don't trust now, hoe. No, you gonna come. We gonna have a good time.
Yeah, we're gonna put you. We're gonna put you in the VIP section by your with a few of us, so you'll be good.
I need
Yeah.
security. I need.
And you not even beef with nobody. You tripping.
What?
You not beef with nobody in Atlanta.
Yes, sir. I'm not beef with nobody. They beef with me. I don't be. How Suki said it? I don't got beef with these hoes. These hoes mad about these niggas.
What time you got to worry about? If I'm there, anybody who don't like you probably don't like me. So they'll come at me first.
Not them problem like you. Not you and Tasha got the same problem.
they'll rather take me out first than
Listen,
run talk about that.
I ain't scared. Let's put that clear. You know.
Prove it to her. Prove and show up.
Right.
Prove it to her. Show up.
Prove and
Yeah.
show up.
Pay for a ticket, go down there, get into a rumble, and then I pay my ticket, come back and be fucked up.
Listen.
I want to prove my point to
You
Spiller.
ain't gonna Tosh, please stop saying that. You is not gonna set you up. You ought to be ashamed to even say
Them niggas be trying to fight. They niggas talking about fighting me already. Go ahead.
Taj, if you can fly to LA and get put out on the highway for taking somebody's wallet.
You rackety bitch, I'm gonna fuck you up. You was a punk bitch, I swear on my soul.
You
You the fucking punk bitch.
You can definitely come down south. We don't do that now.
Definitely down south. If Big Mama put you out on the highway,
Yeah. Fuck you,
listen,
Spiller. I
you
do
don't
hear ya.
got to worry
Oh
about
my
that
god,
in
you was a
Atlanta.
raggedy bitch, bro.
Listen, you'll be around folks. We don't carry stuff like that. We got wallets in our back pocket. You can't get that. So if you go around, if you go to the what's she from? What's she from in LA? Watts, the hood.
Yeah, no, Tosh gonna be definitely VIP with us. We're gonna have we have a good time now, Tosh. We're gonna be a little ghetto, but we're gonna have a good time now.
Grant put on a good party now. If you ain't been to
No, we ain't gonna ain't nobody gonna set you out. Wait, do you really believe somebody gonna set you up though?
I don't know. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
You'll be so drunk at one of their parties you ain't gonna realize it. You ain't gonna realize you walk in.
Okay.
And then we'll go to Bulldog.
When they shove all that liquor down your throat, you ain't gonna realize what's going on.
I don't drink like that. I would never get liquor drunk down my throat like that. I don't know how to drink it like that.
Yeah, Tosh Gibbons, she be watching too much. She observe places, so she ain't gonna go nowhere new and just get drunk.
I'm not getting drunk, no.
It's like, bitch, I gotta watch you hoes.
Now she gonna feel comfortable around us, so she gonna start turning up.
Oh yeah, yeah.
By the time
I will not, though. I'm trying to tell you, I would not, because I don't trust you hoes. I would not.
Oh girl. That's Willis said she went to LA to get put out.
Get put out on the highway, you definitely come to Atlanta.
Oh, you thought that was funny.
I'm just saying down south, we don't do that. We would never do that to you guys.
What? Y'all motherfuckers hang bitches and drag them and motherfuckers leaning bitches and shit. What the fuck is you talking about? Are you kidding me?
They ain't getting
no
lynched in
shade,
Atlanta.
girl. You got a point.
Yeah, they ain't getting lynched in Atlanta.
Let me tell you something. I went back and forth to Atlanta to monthly listen every fucking summer, okay?
You got me with that one though now, Ty. They do hate a girl now.
Yeah, they do, yeah.
Child,
like I said, they leave a body in the ditch real quick, bitch. You got me fucked up.
Nah, you gonna have a good time. I promise you. You're gonna have a good time.
Yeah, it's a good time for real though. What's up, E baby?
Y'all make it so convincing. Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Been good, E
that's,
baby.
I talk like you kind of like I know you a fun person, like Elil. We have a good
Y'all
time
stole
together.
Chad's spot the same dream. Got that
Oh,
bitch out there,
bro.
got beat up, Chad.
Toxic,
Y'all,
it's really a good time. Though. Everybody to turn up and have a good time.
you
Right.
gonna have so much fun when you get here. Just
No,
don't say
actually,
scoop,
it was
scoop.
the other way around. They
Just
said
don't say scoop,
they was
scoop.
coming down here. You actually they was coming in.
Yeah. And like I told somebody, and Scooter the Fit, Scooter told him to move on to the next thing.
Yeah.
Right. I like Scooter for that.
Said several times he told him to move on and go to the next person.
Listen, just don't say scoop, scoop is the key word, okay?
I don't think that made him mad. I feel like the keep saying something to him was he felt like he was being antagonized.
Of course, that would make anybody mad. Okay, you know what I'm saying? But
But
it
back
started
to
out with it started
I
out with the
mean,
scoop, scoop. I
you
want to
don't
see this video so
know L
bad,
Teddy for real?
huh?
You don't know L Teddy for real?
I don't know. Maybe possible. I don't know.
Okay, I didn't know you were doing shade or you being for real. That's it.
No, I'm dead serious.
Okay. Okay.
See, when y'all think I'm shady, I really don't be shady. I just be real. You always be trying to be
Teddy used to
funny.
be he used to be heavy on the in the sector. Then he like kind of like just said he ain't fucking with the stuff no more for real like
Yeah,
that.
he very selective now.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he said the girls they getting too rude when he used to say stuff.
Yeah, he got a real direct approach, and he called it
Yeah,
how he
he's
sees it.
straightforward. He
Yeah.
don't. Yeah, he sure is, y'all. He the one got that stuff going with the PP loan. Remember I told you about that?
Oh yeah.
That's where Dre Simmer got that from.
Oh, for
Yeah,
real?
because when I first came
Yeah,
in
El
to
Teddy
it,
was the one that had raised the question. He said, when you get because when you do business, when you get that, it was some that Trey said on the episode that didn't make sense. And El Teddy review, he was like, he brought it up. And then what Dre Simmer did, Dre Simmer watched El Teddy review and he went and Googled everything. And that's how Dre Simmer got all that information.
that was a time that day
Baby,
that
I
night
was
when he hit me and him went live about that.
yeah. That's how he got that. Yeah. And he don't do too much now. He be very selective.
I mean, you got to
Oh,
for real,
wow.
Yeah.
because people be so sensitive. You don't know what
I know, right?
you don't know what to say.
Okay, well, Gregory.
Yes, ma'am. But no, for real, Tasha, I really would like for you to come down to the festival because we're
Okay,
gonna
well,
do.
if you pay for my
Yeah,
ticket, I'll come.
I
Cause
would like to, I want to meet you. I want to
Yeah,
meet
I'm
you
gonna
too,
get you a
Tosh.
mega bus ticket. You got a mega bus?
bitch, you got me fucked up. You better get an Amtrak, bitch.
Oh, I know. See, I want to do the train too. Oh my god, because that's the only thing I have been on is the train.
It's a train that goes from Atlanta, Connecticut to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm about sure.
Yes.
Yeah. You know what? Because they don't even do mega bus no more.
Exactly.
They don't do it
The
down
China
in.
bus.
What happened to the Chinese bus people used to talk about? They
Now
said it
that's
like a
still
red bus.
That's it. It's still existing, but it's a
yeah,
change
that's
in
the
the
only
name.
one on Greyhound. But Greyhound's so long. Ooh, that's so
But
horrible.
they said that
Greyhound is
Chinese bus to
horrible.
get you where you going in 20 minutes. How fast you going?
That's a lie.
That's really.
Somebody said they went from Atlanta to New York in 35
That's
minutes.
That
the bus
motherfucker.
that the Jaw used to take down here. That's how I
Oh,
knew
for
about
real?
it. Yeah, Jaw used to get on there from North Carolina. That's how I found out about the Chinese bus through him. When I used to go meet him, he used to get on the Chinese bus.
I'm telling you, my homeboy rode from New York one time to Atlanta. He was like, "I'm getting on." I was like, "Oh, he'll be here like in 9 hours." He was like, I'm at the station." I was like, "What bus that is? They go that fast? It must be underground or something."
From New York?
Yeah.
But New York not that far from Atlanta, right?
A drive is like if you drive to New York from like 10 to 12 hours driving. Probably, like at least 16 because from here to Virginia, 12.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah, so they don't do Megabus in Atlanta no more. I hate that though. I used to love Megabus because it was just so much better than Greyhound. But they don't do it. I think they only do it in certain cities, and I know they don't come to Atlanta no more. We just got Greyhound and a Chinese Ching Chong.
Yeah, Tasha, you need to come. It'll be a good time for real.
Oh my god.
You know, more
That's
banger.
all y'all talk about every time y'all see me is this damn festival. Like, okay, can we talk about something else? Next topic. don't
That'll
bang
be
me in
the
the head
highlight.
with
That'll be the highlight of the festival. You can't.
it's a lie. I don't want it to be about me. This ain't my show.
The world is way too sensitive. I hate it. I know,
It
right?
ain't gonna be about you. It'll just be like, oh, Tasha.
Right.
It's gonna be definitely a good time.
South Carolina is 12 hours. Oh my god.
Oh
But look,
damn, New York to South
but look,
Carolina, 12 hours.
did you see my
Damn,
story?
I gotta go watch it.
Mm-hmm.
My story be lit. You be missing out.
No, I've been out of town this weekend, so I ain't
Oh,
really
that's
been
on
looking at nothing.
Amtrak.
But I posted some shit. Oh my god. Kip, you never understand what the fuck my day was like today.
Did you enjoy it though?
No.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't all the way bad. It just was a little bit annoying, but no. I would never enjoy Father's Day. I lost my father. I'm my daddy's girl, so
Oh wow, sorry to hear
Oh,
that.
dang, sorry to hear that.
Mm.
When you was a kid, that happened, or like as an adult?
when my dad passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah, recent. That's why I got custody of my brother. Recent,
Oh
like
yeah.
10 years ago.
I remember they was. I think Spider was talking about that. You got custody of your brother one time.
But that's how I got custody of my brother because his mom and my mother passed away, my father passed away. But you see what I'm saying? It's like not to put all my business out there, but whatever. But people talk about something situation they don't know have no fucking no knowledge of. You feel me? You
Yeah.
call a child handicapped and he's really not handicapped. He just lost parents. How the fuck are you putting a child? You know what I'm saying? Trying to play with a child or whatever. You even know that baby's background. Now you know what I'm saying? Like that triggers shit. Like shit like that. People just weird about. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you're trying to
Who said that? They aired or somebody say that?
right. It was him, but it started
Yeah.
out with motherfucking the splat, motherfucking and trap spot. That's why I stopped fucking with them.
Mm.
The splat, you know what I'm talking about.
Baby, it's been
You know who the splat
stupendous.
is, right?
Who the split?
His friend.
Who?
Fucking
Who?
trap friend. When they used to be cool. I don't like saying his name because he's fucking the handicapped nigga dude in
Oh,
the theater.
my
Oh yeah.
I know you're talking about.
You don't
Right.
say his name because he'll be here.
He'll
You
pop the
know,
fuck out.
one we shall not mention
Exactly.
because he be sitting on the lives watching one of his name to be said.
Waiting.
Did
Exactly.
someone mention to me?
Right. It's so creepy. It's so creepy. I mean,
Somebody sent me the clip. It just happened a second ago. How they sent you a clip that quick?
right, but see, and that's why I started fuck with him with Chad Spot. That's why when they talk that shit. You know, I don't like her, but it was really a situation based off like I stopped fuck with you. You said some weird shit about my baby brother, and then now all of a sudden you want me to forgive you because you sorry. Get the fuck out of here. No. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
You must told them that about you. You must told them something like that.
I didn't tell them nothing like that. They were just trying to, you know. Take jabs, motherfuckers. They would call themselves trying to read or whatever. They make up fake shit, and I was like, yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. Girl, bye. No, that's not what it is. Like, what the fuck? Why would I say something about my brother being handicapped when my brother's
No, I'm saying
far
like
from it?
you must know you got custody of him. That's what I'm saying. That part.
Oh yeah, that part. But come
Yeah.
on,
So they always add some
handicapped
truth
though.
to they always add one truth to the lie.
Like,
So they'll
hello,
say
exactly.
They make it
Exactly.
sound true.
Exactly. My
That's what I
point.
noticed about these people. They'll say one point of truth, and the rest be lies.
Exactly my point. You know what I'm saying? And that right there turned me the fuck off. That's why I would never fuck with people the way they want me to. Ever. Ever. Now you got to move on my account.
Yeah, because they go too when people go too personal like that. I can see if we just talk about each other, going back and forth. You can come back from that, but like when you get too personal, I don't even know you like that, and then you lying. Then definitely like, yeah, I ain't finna keep talking to
Exactly.
you.
About a child at that, like, come on, I would never respect you.
Ricky said the Down syndrome one.
Huh?
The Down syndrome one. Who you talking about, Ricky?
I'm talking about the one y'all didn't want to name.
Oh no, he got what you call that thing? What's
Okay,
it called?
Ricky.
Sclerosis or something.
What is it called?
Is it
I
sclerosis?
don't know, but he's a splat in the
No,
wheelchair.
it ain't sclerosis. It ain't no, it
Okay.
ain't it ain't scoliosis.
Oh, okay.
Damn, it's called, so I can't think of the name of it. It's something simple too.
MS, muscular something. I don't know what it is, but fuck him.
I don't think
Okay?
it's MS. It's something else simple. It's like a simple word. I can't. It's on the tip of my tongue. I can't say
It's called splat, bitch.
it.
That's all he is, a bitch splat in the motherfucking chair, bitch. Bye. On my granny, on my soul, on my mama, on the dead homies, my nigga.
Yeah, but
On Chris.
that person always say that person always say Rick and stuff like that. Like
Yeah, like I.
he's so miserable. He try to hit people with stuff like that to make you
Mm-hmm.
feel how he is.
Right.
He don't know how to keep it in some y'all like look back and forth real fun. You know, keep it going.
Right.
He got to take it to that level. It ain't even on that level.
About a kid though is insane. I would never fuck with you. I'd never respect it. Like I can't.
Yeah, when
Would
you talk
never.
about somebody child or somebody like that, you want to fight or want an issue when you do stuff like that.
Right. That's why if you go to my motherfucking Instagram, it says hashtag on top of my Instagram, it says hashtag no more wheelchair bullying. Which
Oh,
means
that's why that's there.
right. Which means it's not about people bullying people in wheelchairs, it's about the people in wheelchairs bullying us. You know what I'm saying? Y'all talk so much shit and disrespect people so motherfucking much that you deserve to be slapped in your mouth, but you don't because you're in a wheelchair. Oh, we can't do that because you're in a fuck out of here. You're bullying me, sir. You're bullying me, and you deserve to get your ass whooped. Just because you're in a wheelchair, you deserve to still get slapped in your fucking mouth.
Yeah, he'd have been in this sector for so long, and it still ain't been no growth or no change.
Right. You know what I mean? And that's what I just
Like
got fed up. Like, fuck all
I've
you.
never seen him have like a long lasting friendship in this
Ever.
with one person. Like you can be like, oh, I know them two cool. They've been cool for years. Like I can't say that.
Ricky said he got the Shamar back. No, Ricky, he don't got no back. Ricky, I just told you it's a splat. But that bitch don't got no back, bro. This is a splat, girl. Look at the splat look at the splat. Think about splat.
Hopefully one day he find his tribe. He been searching.
Girl, he been shitting on people too. Bitch, I ain't gonna die. Here we go. I'm not gonna do this. Can you change the topic, please? Change the topic, please. 'Cause I ain't want to see.
You'll be getting message tomorrow.
Right.
You was
I
talking
bet you
about
was
me.
talking about me.
Or
Bitch.
or he'll go on one of the other four lives. They was discussing me. I'm upset. I'm so angry. They were up all night talking about me. Like,
He been chill lately, though, from my
but
perspective.
they just got
Here
him.
we
You
go.
know, they just woke it up.
They just woke it up.
Right, just
Just
woke it
woke it up.
up. Just woke it up. I
The
swear.
boy he gonna be on. He gonna go. Anybody who go live, the boy he gonna click on it. I'm so tired. They were just talking about me all night last night. I don't even talk to them.
Yeah, but see, it just changed my perspective of how I fuck with people now.
Tosh was on here talking about me last night. Don't mention my name.
Mind you, I didn't. But a hit dog will holler.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the big if the whole can holler, because at this point, bitch,
Like he only gonna come in if you say his name. If you say the name, that's when it's definitely gonna be a comment gonna pop up.
the funny part is Monet said, bitch. What?
Where's she been at?
I don't know. I gotta call her.
You said like you
But
know so like you laugh like it's something.
You're right. She sure would took him.
no, because what she said to me was when they was doing the when they was shooting that reunion, remember that reunion?
Yeah.
Clearly you was there, I believe. Was you there? When they
I
did
went
this
there, I heard about it.
that reunion,
Well, she was
the
supposed to go on
season
stage. She was supposed to go on stage and all that.
for G Status reunion.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And he was there.
Oh, he was there?
And she said, bitch. She said, bitch. He was over there feeding himself the pizza, bitch. He was just shaking, bitch. She said, bitch. He was shaking so much, bitch. I had to grab the pizza and just say, here, boy, here.
Oh, yeah, that's how I did. We was at the place. We was at the place at brunch, and he came had a glass of mimosa. I thought it's the earthquake here because I know it ain't nothing moving.
You
Cause
so crazy.
the glass just was jiggling. You know, like the glass.
She said, he tried to argue me, talking about, I could do it. I could do it. I said, no. She said, I said, no, bitch, you can't do it, bitch. It's not reaching your mouth, bitch. I said, oh, Monet.
I thought we were gonna have to put the mimosa in the IV. It hooked it up for him. You want to do your money splashing,
I can't see
splashing
it.
that water.
That bitch right there is a key.
Hey, Manaya.
Hey,
How
What's
you
up,
doing,
Manaya?
baby?
everybody.
Yeah,
Hello, Monet.
I got a couple of things for you and Tosh. So we did talk to Jada earlier. I told him that how you, because I know you saw would take up for him, Manaya and Tosh. So he did say he apologized for what he did to Jayla. You was up there, Spiller, was you?
Not when he
No, he
apologized.
went
No,
up
I
there.
went over there.
Then so he did say that because he was like he know that y'all always supported him. So he understood when he it was cringy to watch him back to be disrespectful to Jayla like that. Because I was like, Tasha and Manai have always supported you. So if they're not sensitive girls. So if they saying something, they let you know. So he said he do apologize for that. He do realize his action was out of place for what he did.
I'm gonna need us to have a conversation with him.
Well, he left and never came back.
Cause it was beyond
Yeah.
that. Cause see, to me, it was beyond the show. Not at this point now. Cause when you got in the live the last time we was on, you was on Twitter
Oh yeah,
at
yeah,
the
yeah,
same
yeah.
time.
You right. Damn. Yeah.
You feel me? And that's when you buried yourself even more than me. Like what? So you sticking to your guns? So
I
the
say he
apology,
don't.
I'm sorry, cause
I ain't gonna
after the
say he don't
apology,
mind.
you was on Twitter bragging about it, like, oh, yeah, fuck that.
He sure was. You sure? I forgot about that.
I remember like when I had a conversation with him, I was just like, why? I get that you talking about it fast, but why can't you just respect
Right.
what people want to say? Like respect it. It's like you try to like argue about, oh well, really in reality, this is what it is, but it's not. It's not. It's so you got to respect folks. That's how I look at it.
Mind you,
Oh,
when we
y'all
was on
said you
that
respect
live,
it.
he said, oh, I don't, well, he said something about something. And I said, Jada, my whole issue is you right now. And the things you're saying that can turn into your brand. Not about me, not about nobody else, but you and your brand. And he stuck to his guns.
Mm-hmm. Well,
So
he said,
now he apologizing.
Well, he said Country Boy called him and talked to him about it.
Somebody reached down and snapped some sense into him.
Y'all, hold on right quick.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I hear you, and I respect it.
It's like a white person saying, I don't like black people, but I like y'all.
Yeah, you kind of
right.
Like,
right.
It just sound crazy.
Right. It's like you said how you truly feel, but now you apologizing because the people not feeling it. It's like what?
Mm-hmm.
So
maybe really he do like y'all, but he just has strong opinions on
about the trans stuff.
About what it is.
Man, listen. Listen, because mind you, every show that he's on, if you notice, he draws to the girl.
Not baking soda.
Huh?
Don't laugh at that on the comment.
It said I still can't get over baking soda bando.
Put the comments up. Why are you not sharing the comments? But
it's up. But what you were saying, Otto?
Oh, Ricky is a fool for real. Fool. Okay, nothing but a fool, a whole fool. So help me, fool. Okay, now I don't understand this whole thing. I just don't get it. I don't get it. How you want people to forgive you now, bro.
Let me text him. Tell him to come back up here. Y'all want to talk to him.
Until we all there, so you got to defend that right now.
Right, I'm telling you.
We ain't gonna hold your feet too much to the fire.
Right.
It's just it's sad to me.
Yeah, but it's so funny what Spiller said, because that's probably the situation. He might like y'all as a person, but how he truly feel about trans is how he truly feel. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like Spiller said, it's like that white person saying, I like y'all, but I don't like black people. Yeah.
Right. What you think about that?
I think that's true in the sense of that's how some people do feel about certain.
No, but do you think it's fair?
No. But I for some people don't care. Some people are like, okay, long as you treat me a certain way, I'm okay with that. So it just depends on the individual. Some individuals okay if you treat me a certain way. You ain't gotta like my whole community. I can be your friend.
Right, and mind you, and I can, and that's a thought too, because okay, I can respect that, but the same token, I still have to think in the back of my mind when this motherfucker get mad at me, he gonna revert right back to that.
Right? Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You see what I'm saying? So it makes it difficult.
Yeah, like when a person get mad at you, they go back and say, "Yeah, that is."
Like I was the fuck with y'all anyway. Y'all not I don't like y'all anyway. I don't like y'all. You seen the show I was on? I talk about all of y'all. Exactly. It can get to that. I'm not the girl for it.
Because even when I got mad at you, I didn't say that.
So
to you, I didn't say that like that about you when I got into a little back and forth with you.
Y'all was raggedy.
No, so like with you, I didn't say that. I don't. That's not this thing. I wasn't that upset to like disrespect nobody like that. But I really don't have no problem with you, and I wouldn't say that anyway to a person.
Right.
Yeah. He just got them strong views, child.
I don't care. I'd be like, it is what it is. It ain't my life. I respect what anybody says.
Sometimes I don't think it's views. I think it's just for the views.
He arguing about a life that he don't gotta live.
Yeah,
but do you get what I'm saying? I think, like I said, I think it's for the views.
Why does that bother you so much? Like
No,
A lot of people that
I
really.
think that's internal, Tosh. That don't have nothing to do because even because
You
think
think
about
so? Cause I was like,
yeah,
I just thought like
because
he was
you
just
gotta think
trying to
about
play with it. Like,
Twitter. I went on Twitter. He was going back and forth with a trans on Twitter about it.
was it?
Yeah, I seen it. Like you know how you friend with people, you can see their tweets and stuff. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
they was arguing about the T.S. Madison stuff.
You see, and that is the shit that pisses me off. So how do we respect this apology?
Mm.
Do you get what I'm saying? How do we respect this apology? When you're blatantly saying, okay, y'all, I'm back. I'm sorry. When you blatantly in your fantasia saying, this is me.
But how you feel about that, Mana? You do you accept your
About his
apology?
apology and stuff.
Yeah.
We'll see. I'm gonna be optimistic. I want to be negative, but I'm not gonna be. Um, I'm gonna be optimistic and just say I hope that he sticks to his apology. Because you know when we spoke earlier in private, I told you that I see a pattern of disrespecting the girls and then be like, oh, you don't know how I was brought up. Oh,
Mhm.
I'm not used to this, and I'm not. But you've been on this platform for this length of time, and you ain't learned nothing yet. Like,
Right.
so let's be clear. How you was brought up was not even gay. So with that being said, I
Right.
can't hold that. I can't because you're part of the community and you know what it was even for yourself. So why the fuck would you want to even bash anybody else who's in the community with your ass? Because let's be clear, we had to accept you. But
Mhm.
then you know what? They dehumanize the girls. They don't
That's what
look
I'm
at you
saying.
as human. They don't look at it.
And
So
that's my
our
point.
feelings, they try to act like that doesn't count. But you need your rights. You need people to respect you.
Mhm.
You know. So no.
Man,
I hope that he can clear it right on up. I'm gonna be watching him. Like I told you, they can talk about him on here like a junkyard dog. I ain't gonna. I gotta wait. He on probation.
I just feel like the person he feared growing up, he turned into
Yeah,
on a
yeah.
separate occasion. Like, are you turning to the monster now at 7 o'clock? Shit, we going to get
Uh-oh.
Manaya and Taka Teddy Bear.
Oh Lord.
Mm.
She gotta get the pink one, honey. But
But that's why you have to be careful though. Like you say, you turn it to that thing. If you don't be careful, if you don't get the proper help. Mm.
Because you definitely turn into a monster when it comes to that topic.
yeah. And see, and that's what I'm saying. I feel like that's so fucked up. Like how, like, damn, like, I fuck with you as and see, and now let's be clear. I can say that I fuck with you as a person, but your point
Mm.
of views I don't stand for.
Right.
You get what
Oh
I'm
yeah.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like that for you. And I feel bad for you because now, like I said before, it's your brand, bro. You sell fucking cakes. You sell music. You got,
Mm.
amongst the people. And let's be clear, you're on a LGBT community platform.
Form. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Where it caters to all of we. Okay.
Yeah, and I think we had a conversation. I think so. I was saying like trans is the one that started the movement at the Stonewall. That was apparently one.
Hello.
So I think he understands. I just think he got strong opinions about that, and he just needs to have an honest conversation without sugarcoating to get it out. But I think
Exactly.
when he attempt to have a conversation, he don't be honest. He'll backtrack,
Tell
and
the
backtrack will
truth.
just put you right back at the same spot again. You just have to have a real honest conversation, whether you sound ignorant or not. But at least you can be honest about it. And then you can be like, okay, I don't like this outcome. Therefore, I need to change. Because if you keep getting the outcome you don't want, you'll eventually make adjustments.
Yeah, get him to have a conversation like the 20 versus 1. Get him and get Manaya, Misha, Taj, all the
Damn,
girls.
Misha said she said she don't she disgusted by him. She don't want nothing to do with that man. She said because Jayla did not like just she just saying like just to see how y'all all how just allow him
to just be okay with him, but he always just seemed like he take a shot at trans girl no matter what the situation is. So it's more like she just had time to process it as like he really just don't fuck with her. So if she feel like that, she don't want nothing to do with that. You know what I mean? Because it's like in my heart, I feel like you just really.
And I respect her wish. I won't try to change her mind. You know, I one time when they had their riff before, I spoke
Yeah.
with her about it um
You was
and
the main one
asked
saying
her
that
to
she needed for
forgive
real.
him and stuff like that. But Misha, I understand because once you keep on doing something over and over, like it don't even become like okay, well they don't know no better. You know that clearly a person know better. They just using it as an excuse.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, but I hate he did that. That was so rude. Especially for her. Now, like I said, I could see him doing that to Karma because Karma is a girl. And not saying that Jayla can't take care of her own, but and I don't know her, but just from what I have saw, I don't see her in that light. Karma, I would expect him to do that too. Because Karma is, she's, always like thinking somebody at her I don't want to say hostile, but she is. She's kind of hostile. So, I could see him having a problem with her, is basically what I'm trying to see. But I don't even see what type of problem you could even have with Jayla. This
Well, he said because I think Spiller that night Spiller asked him like, was the light dark outside? And what he say? He
He was
said
like,
no. He seen her. It just his mind told him to tell the truth.
yeah, his mind told him to tell the truth at the time. And I said, but it's not even presented that way to you for you to even see that.
and see
He
that's
was
the
like, but
whole
I know
thing.
what it
Let's
is.
talk
I know
about
what it
this.
is naturally.
See, it opens up a conversation and see people do not want to be honest. So what is it that she's not all surged up? If she had been surged
That's
up,
why I said he need to
then
have
you
a
would respect
honest
her.
conversation. But every time he attempted to, he always backtrack in some form or fashion. So it's like we can't never get to it unless you be really honest. Cause that's what he said when we did the recap. He was like, his mind told him because Spittle like was it
Yeah,
too hard?
that was me. I feel like if you really be honest, y'all really not gonna like him. If you really, I feel like he want to be cool with y'all, so he don't want to keep it all the way real. Because if he do, he know it's gonna be done.
Right. Exactly. Oh, I already know. I'm here. I ain't
You
studying
say you already
nobody.
know what's going on.
And then he on his platform, y'all gonna be around. So it's like, you know what I'm
Try, he
saying?
couldn't dare say it. But listen, that's my point. You should have thought about that before you. But you know what? I pride myself, especially lately, on analyzing people's words. A long time ago, and he have said it more than once that he wouldn't even a man who lay with trans
Oh,
women
he showed
discuss
this to
him.
that.
He wouldn't. They discuss him. He wouldn't
They
even
couldn't touch
dare
him.
mess with them. So that lets you know it when a person to that level. It's more than just I don't understand. You don't
Yeah.
like that group of people. Hold on right quick, y'all.
Yeah, he sure did say that.
He said that?
Well, he said if a guy touch a trans, he would never let that guy touch him, or something like that.
He
We
said
was
what
talking
Nene,
about,
he said what Nene said.
the sex. We was talking about like the type of stuff we like porn or something. And yeah, he said that like
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, that he wouldn't even, a man who date or mess with trans women discuss him, he wouldn't even mess with them. Yeah.
Damn, I didn't know he said that.
And now it sounded odd to me then. I said, oh, okay. But
He said
He said noted.
exactly, noted. Let me write that, jot this down.
he let that get in the way of being cool with some real cool people. Because you can't get past that.
You're welcome. Mm-hmm.
You never know who you're gonna need in life or who gonna give you a blessing or whatever. God put banana in his face, and he gonna reject it because whatever.
You remember y'all gave him all
Well,
that
you know
money.
me and
It
Miss
was one
Kwanzaa already
trans
gave to
girl.
his cause.
Remember when y'all came down, you and Kwanzaa, y'all gave him more trans girl, gave him money.
Exactly what I said. Me and Miss Kwanzaa already gave to his cause. So, honey, I ain't seen none of his peers pulling nothing out.
No, it was you, but because it was Misha, you and Kwanzaa.
I been trying to, Ricky. I swear I do. I just be just sitting back and be thinking about the whole situation like this. I don't know, bro. The apology, yeah, I need more than an apology in the back end. I need more than just that.
I mean, what can he say to you for you to be like, okay, yeah, we can move forward?
My only issue is Jayla didn't do nothing to deserve that.
Yeah, that same
You know
thing.
what I'm saying?
That same thing Misha said too.
She didn't do nothing to deserve that. And if she did, then I understand where you're coming from. But to even stand 10 toes after that, you know what I'm saying? It's like the first thing it was, okay, it was a mistake. Fuck it.
You
It
had
was a
that mistake
mistake.
a lot. You had that mistake a lot though. So it's kind of like,
That's
is it
what I'm
really a
saying.
mistake? Hey.
But see now, y'all, come on, use your common sense. You know once. Come on now. Come on. We can't hold nobody's feelings through life. Hold their hands through life. It's not a mistake. Now, the first time we could say, okay, yeah, it was a mistake. Even the second time, you could say, all right, well, maybe they just kind of slow this, that, da, 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 da. They made the same mistake again. The third time, it's not a mistake.
Yeah.
It ain't no way, no nothing, no, not even the slowest people can get it the second time. So no, it is not a mistake. It's him. He doesn't like trans women. It starts off with a thing of I don't understand them, and then it turns into this thing of it be so much mixed up into one. The men who they be with, I can't stand the fact that they be with them, and I know I want them to bend me over. It's not just one thing. If the boys would be honest, it ain't just because the girl be walking through in all her fabulousness. It's all the stuff that comes with it. And he's one of them gays. And like I said, could probably there you got your gays who wanted to transition, but they knew if they did, their family was gonna be sucker punching them every time they saw them. So they can't do it. Some people come from a rough family. So I don't know about his family, but he said his dad had whooped him from until 7 a.m. in the morning when the bus got. So hey, he might have not wanted to put no wigs on, baby. Stay clear of him, honey. I don't know because he Play also with said your that daddy cap was and let that be that. pause because he also said that daddy was sexually molesting him too as well. So who never knows, honey?
But
Well,
when he
look,
agreed,
that's a whole nother thing that evaluate that. But you see what I'm saying? Maybe his daddy did want him to be a little punk sissy. Who knows? Maybe his daddy did want him to put a little wig on, a little punk well, see, we peenie. got to get the dad side to these stories. That's what I'm Unless saying. we got to stop having these folks up here making all, and then we ain't even met these folk family. I know I Okay. ain't seen them.
The mama, somebody is the brothers, because
Let
I'm
us
pretty sure
see
you told your
somebody who
brother.
can give an account for these stories and things that yes, this is true. Poor thing that did happen to him. He ain't lying. Some of these, I think that's the reason why they won't bring their family around so they can live in their delusion.
I know somebody will go into the film, but that's so sad what he went through as a child. And they're gonna be like, what? Went through what?
Huh. Child, please.
And that's it. You see what I mean? And it's like you want us to be sensitive to your situation that you keep bringing up with this beer, but you don't want to be sensitive to the girls who go through the shit they go through. Jilla cried about a lot that she's been through in her life, and
Yes.
she broke down.
But
How
but when he
dare
when,
you
but
disrespect her
when he
for
met
who she
Jalen,
is?
when he met her, he kissed her on the
He
hand.
kissed her hand.
That's what I'm saying. But then you took a jab at her because she didn't do nothing. And then when she's still giving you sincerity, sweetness, you still took a more jab. Like why?
Yeah, that wasn't
Jada,
right.
Jada, I said, let me go ahead and soften you up before I blow your head off.
Okay. Okay.
Cause I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I don't know when, but I'm gonna get you
Right.
tonight.
Yeah, because
You
like I
gonna
said,
get got,
I
believe that.
thought he was gonna say even when Spiller was questioning him about
outside, I thought he was gonna say something else, but when he said his mind told him to tell the truth, I was
Yeah,
like, oh, so you
he
just
said, yeah, he was just like, nah, my mind just told me to tell the
And
truth.
that
That's
is
what.
shade. Listen, it gave Judas at that point. You feel what I'm saying? Because when Bible say Jesus, Jesus said somebody gonna betray me. Somebody gonna
oh
betray
yeah.
me. And they said, who gonna betray you? They said, watch the one that give me the kiss.
Yeah, exactly. He blew her head off.
The one that give me a kiss gonna betray me. Who look what Jada out there? Kissed the girl and then blew her head
Yeah,
off
he
like you
got
said.
her.
Got her good too. Side blow too. She even knew it was coming. I
But
swear.
but but I feel like he picking. He know who to do that. So I feel like he would never do that to Manaya.
And that was
Why?
Like
Pray to
fine.
God he won't. I pray. I pray.
But
I'm gonna come out
he
of that.
might because as I'm saying he's testy.
yeah, you right. He is testy. So yeah.
Baby,
Well,
when I
also too,
said you
like
ain't never when I
another
said you
reason why
ain't
I
never
call you
heard
up here
when I
because
said you ain't never heard somebody cussed out so bad. Baby, I'm gonna say everything in the book. I promise you, the network, they gonna say, now, Manaya, you were wrong for that. You shouldn't have said this and you shouldn't have said that. I'm that girl to
just
take
give
it
his
there with some
regulation.
words, baby, when you want to go, because I swear. And sure enough, let me be at home where I can show enough yell the way I want to. Oh, girl. Oh, it's over.
Another reason why I call you up here because I was telling them on the back end, and I didn't give them no name, but I said everybody you told me about drugs, it turned out to be true. So that
The people don't listen to me, though. I'm
no,
crazy.
okay,
I'm
you do
mean.
though. Jada also came up here tonight and said
I agree. If she
word
if
on
she
the
says she
street.
know that, I'm gonna get off this call. If she said, "Oh, I been knew that," I'm gonna hand the phone though.
Jada came earlier and said the streets in that bando do cocaine. Do you think that's true or what you know about that?
You said who?
He said bando do cocaine. The streets and people know that bando do the white girl.
Mm. I don't know. He drink a lot, though, don't it?
Yeah, he drink. Yeah, he do
Hold
drink, but
on, let me answer this phone right quick, y'all. Hold on.
That bitch said,
He said, I would down that hill and say that man did not do that.
that was that was she gave us a good old church hum, okay? Took me out. But
Go up and
listen,
say, I do not believe that. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I would go up and say, I do not believe that at all.
I don't believe that either. Honestly, I really don't, but you know.
well, she didn't give the like she usually say. We been knew that. So it must not be true because she be like, "Child, you can't tell he be sweating like a hog." She say stuff like that. I'll be doing like, what?
That's why I said none of the actions give drugs. Like this, no sweating like bad, no bad sweating, no nasal problems, no constantly going to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
The signs just don't lead up to that.
I don't know.
I mean, then he not really like no drinker like that. He drink, but it ain't like no
No,
Bryson level drink. You know what I'm saying? He drink.
He just gonna have a good time.
Yeah, have a good time. He like all us. We all have a good time and drink. Like I take shots. Y'all don't take shots. Y'all drink. Y'all
I
drink.
gotta be drunk to take a shot. I'm not finna take a shot to get drunk.
Like you about Greg a shot, he'll pour it in his drink.
Yeah. I'll be like, oh, y'all say I gotta do it.
Like I
And I'm
constantly
like,
go back and
no,
forth to the bar buying me a shot. I gotta get me a shot.
you said that shot hit your body, you be like, oof.
Yeah, that shot hits
Yeah.
you. That shot.
Okay, y'all.
Yeah, but you don't get that from him because I know everybody. You know, you usually be like, I've been knew that.
Okay, so I don't get like, and you know, cocaine is a different drug, first of all, than because ice is meth. Um, cocaine.
And the two make you kind of look different. Bando, I have saw him, sweating, but I thought he's a drinker. Some
Yeah.
people who drink or whatever, they sweat. And then I think he had been entertaining. So anyway, I don't get that from him or whatever. I'm not gonna. I ain't get that. Um,
Yeah. I got you.
but it's not hard to, fathom. Hey, the kids be liking what they like on
Yeah.
behind the closed door.
But you don't just get that. Like J said, like it was a matter of fact, like we know that.
Was that Rick James at that?
For
But you
sure.
don't get that to me. If he did, he's very discreet with it.
Just street with it. You don't get the symptom, yeah.
And
Yeah,
and
so
then you
yeah.
don't get the look.
Hmm.
Cause to me, he don't look like a person on drugs.
And then they put a doubt in Jedi because Jedi said his phone was heating up and he never came back.
You said what happened?
He said his phone was heating up. He was gonna come back and he never come back.
Oh, him and J Dot were chilling.
No, he just said it out the blue tonight. He's just
Yeah.
he just
I never known them to hang out besides the house show.
yeah,
Okay,
they know.
so
From my understanding, they never hung out like one-on-one.
also said J Dot. Now why he wanted to? So let me ask you. So Bando, what did he leave the network?
No, Bando, no, he's still Bando was so I don't know. We was just talking about the people in the house that don't do drugs, and I named Bando name, and Jada was like, Bando do cocaine or some weird shit like that. It was something weird.
Now I want to see what Bando got to say about this.
Bando was just trying to see why would Jada say that. That's what his question was. He was like, why would he say that? So it's not making sense. It was very random.
Yeah, it is. He just blurted it out. I don't think he thought it was gonna hold no weight.
But see,
When
that's
it's
what folks don't understand. You can't say stuff like that. That's just not something that you just
Mm-hmm.
can blurt out and just say without it being factual because some people gonna believe you.
Yeah.
Some people gonna think that.
to me, I just don't like when a person make up stuff like that about somebody when it ain't true. Like, oh,
Yeah.
I was this person do drugs. Like, hey, if somebody did a drug in their life, you put that accusation on them.
Right. Like why that though?
Mm-hmm.
Well, because they want to try to I don't know. But one thing about Anything in the motherfucking I, world.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. They say that a drug is a drug. Different drugs make you act the way. It's levels to them devils, honey.
Okay.
And I'm telling you, I would rather be around somebody who sniff as much as cocaine as they make than somebody who sit up here and smoke ice for them to get to trying to hunch on me and get to acting crazy, talking to themselves and just acting bizarre. And you got to worry about how many days they've been up, if they going to kill you or not.
Yeah, because they do not go to sleep
Yeah,
on
they
it.
do not go to sleep.
And that stuff, that's what make them start hallucinating. And
Mm-hmm.
hallucination is what make them this when they begin to kill folks. Something and told them that you was gonna hurt them and this and that. I
Oh yeah.
wouldn't hey, I ain't really too much heard of folks on cocaine flipping out like that.
Mm-hmm.
They be like just ready to party, have a good time,
Yeah, if
Mm-hmm.
and
anything, they
then
OD or something like that. You ain't
yeah,
hurt nobody but yourself. Hey, but somebody getting hallucinated. I don't want to be bothered with the whole just everything. Like I was telling somebody earlier, and I was telling them about doing drugs and stuff and about the reason why they need to stop. When you look at everybody who I know, and I'm talking about for my personal life, everybody who I know who touched that stuff, they ain't successful. They don't got nothing going on for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Besides going around getting high, they got a little fake facade. They might go out and be sharp, but other than that, you returning, you going to sleep on somebody else's couch. You ain't doing that. You ain't got nothing to show.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just think that sometimes people, I don't know if that was his way of just saying that look at what he do, he ain't no better. But
Right, probably so.
maybe that's what it was, but it's not a good attempt because it's just two different things to me, and I have partook in both, and I know it to be two different things. So
yeah. And then I told them like if you around somebody a lot in 6 months, you would notice that or see something like that
Mm-hmm.
in a party environment. And like I said, me and Greg have been around them more than
God,
I
you'll
have in,
see it
six,
on
in
their
these six
nose. They
months.
can hide it on the
Yeah.
sound.
Right.
The girls gonna get careless. You get high, honey. You
That's what
decide.
I'm saying. You get drunk, you gonna
You
get
know what
careless.
you be doing.
Yeah. You get a little too clear when you get drunk and you be like, oh, look at it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I ain't seen the Greg, you would have been the number one person who would have thought.
Oh yeah, I would have definitely. Yeah, I ain't never seen that man do no damn drug.
So yeah, that's my thing. I just don't know that. But honey, that's neither here nor there. Uh, you let folk know what you do. You the one who tried. It could have still just been a speculation about you. You want to roll your bowl in front of the children.
Yeah, you right. Cause did nobody know he did that for real? So he did it in front of them.
Yeah, you start rolling your bowl in front of the kids and bringing your paraphernalia on the trips and things. So therefore, blame yourself. You know. I don't guess Bendo broke no bag and no straw out there.
Mm-mm.
So, and Jada could just be talking about some hearsay that
Right.
he heard from somebody else.
He put a good time to bring it up. Like why not? Why he just
That's
bring it
my
up now?
thing, child. You know the kids wait till you get out there, till y'all be on your break, and then
Yeah, he just randomly said it. Ooh, man,
then they get all type of revelations about things that you do and what them.
I said now Bando his next victim.
Po thing.
Cause Bando gonna go at it with you for life. He a troll.
Well, I want to see the backlash from that and everything that's gonna go on. Um, mm-mm.
He definitely gotta explain himself on that because you just can't say that and then disappear.
Right. Mama just gone in the wind.
Baby said,
When he on his bike, when he riding his bike somewhere.
Good question. I don't know. I thought he was at home. He
God,
probably
look,
was though.
when I came on, like he was early. I see him like when I came in, he was on a bike like outside, like he was outside.
Oh, for real? I didn't even pay attention to his thing. I just was listening to it. I didn't pay attention.
Yeah, he had his camera on. I thought when I came
Yeah,
up,
he
his camera was
did, but I
on.
didn't even. So you might be out somewhere. You probably was. So,
You remember the last time he said he goes to some club on Sunday, it was closed.
yeah, it was, yeah.
He might be out.
well, come on, Mr. J Dance.
But yeah, Jayla real nice. She didn't really deserve that though.
Oh yeah, she seemed. I
I
like her
just thinking about. I'm just looking
spirit.
at her right now. Yeah, she didn't deserve that.
Yeah, I like her spirit, and she seems to always be positive and stuff. Like I like let me just say, like, I'm the type girl, I come on the scene and my mouth will be shut. I won't say a word to you. Might not even say hello. And that's just because I guess I don't know if it's from the generation I'm from or what, but it's no hate. I'm just number one, I'm observing and just seeing how everybody is. But Jayla, I noticed like hey girl, and da da da, and you so beautiful and you so pretty and this and I admire a person like that. We need a lot of people like that because folks be having bad days and
Mm-hmm.
they just need somebody to tell them, oh girl, you're so pretty and this and how hello can change a person's day. We
Yeah,
don't
you're right. Yeah,
realize
you're
that, but
right.
it
Yeah.
can. Somebody who feel like, okay, nobody in the world sees me. So I really like her, and that's what really pissed me off about it. Now, the little rift between him and Karma, he said it about her many times. I really never had nothing to say about it because it's like, okay, she give off a certain persona that,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, might make somebody say that. But Jayla, come on now, this sweet lady.
Oh yeah.
And
She
so
definitely
that's what
came in
it
positive.
shows. It just shows your problem, honey. It's very deep.
It's like you made a problem with her.
And you need to get some help, child.
Like Jada made a problem with this girl. She don't even say nothing. She was just in there drinking the whole time.
But like I told Greg, I like the way that she handled it. To me, she handled it so gracefully and like a lady. And I heard she said she heard it, but she paid it. I didn't address it right then, and I like her. I really, really do. So
And she probably knew what he was doing when he said it at the moment, and she probably like, yeah, I'm gonna ignore that right now because he trying to turn up.
hmm yeah.
He gonna get the right one.
Ooh.
I said, ooh, ooh, ooh.
That's gonna be the scene right there.
When I said she gonna scream so loud, she at home.
Child, we better not be in person, honey. Lord have mercy. We'll be showing up. Cause I ain't got time. You're not gonna disrespect me. I don't care if I show up on my worst day with a 5 o'clock shadow day, honey. You better not disrespect me. Cause I don't disrespect you. So hey, stop going off of I'm just tired of the whole appearance thing. Yes, a girl should get herself together. But to me, Jayla have herself together.
Oh yeah, she
Stop
don't look
going
nothing
off
like
of
no
what
man
you
now.
think
Jada
folks
don't
Yeah,
look.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
stop
Sparky
going
getting
off
it.
of
Like,
what you
what
think
made you see
folks should
that?
look like and stuff.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah,
Come on.
Jedi. Yeah, he gotta
Yeah, he said his mind told him something.
because like if he have Karma, Jayla, Misha. He doing the 3 shows that had problems with the three girls. It's a pattern at this point.
Mm.
Put him on another one, a new one. It's gonna be It's gonna be another one. You have an issue with.
Oh, he don't like no trans girls, honey. He just ain't gonna like them, honey. He'll kiki with you for your coin or whatever sympathy he get from you, honey.
Not for your coin.
I ain't right. No, that ain't right.
Remember the first day y'all met him, he was telling y'all that story. I was like,
He'll kiki with you if he can get a little
I went
sympathy.
out the room a couple of minutes. They giving him money.
Came
What
back
they
to
gave him
collect.
money
Look, you came
for
back
some
to
cakes?
collect. Look, Greg, you came back and the collection plate had been broke out.
I think I told Quan, I said, Child, I said, Jada, I was like, what are you doing? Like, you knew not to do that while I wanted here. Because I would have been like, Jada, come on now, shit.
What they gave him money for?
He
He had
told him
a
some
story
sad story.
about how hard it was for him to get there and this and that, and it had tears behind it.
He said he
Damn.
lost somebody the band put him out.
Yeah, and
They
somebody
get
his cake,
rent. It
then
was
he lose
something.
his cake stuff or something.
So it was something like that. I can't even. I was
It
just.
was more than one thing that really, and then he had some tears came from somewhere, and so
Now they came from somewhere.
I don't know, people are able to do that out here. Baby, he got the
All I said, Corns and Manai going to their purse. That was okay, man.
yeah.
They give her money and
He
stuff.
touched my heart because I know, if he was being serious, how hard, but I hear that he went. But you know how hard things can be
Yeah, because you
sometimes.
remember, man, you talk after that. I said,
Yeah.
he probably one line, but Jada is, and I said, yeah, I mean, Jada been somewhere. And no, Jada know how to survive. He's smart. That and you put aside like him, you don't want to get got. He ain't slow. He ain't stupid. He understand. He comprehend very well.
He a smooth talker. He
Baby.
just say
He
stuff
will get
and
you. That's why every chance I get, I have to correct them. Like, don't you don't have to tell me the why. When you start explaining, you trying to what you trying to do is trying to manipulate me. Just tell me what you did. You ain't got to explain because I'm intelligent enough to if I want to follow with a question, I'm gonna ask you.
I just want to know what you did. I don't need to know all of that. But with Jedi, he gonna leave with an explanation because he trying to control your mind thinking how he wants you to think about the situation. And it's like, no, you ain't gonna do that. Just tell me what happened.
That's
So,
how I sleep while he was snoring.
so like I said, all I know they was going in their pocket, Spiller, giving him money. So I came back in that room, he wiping his face, Kwanzaa like, give us and I called my night when we got done. I said, child, just be careful with Jada now, because he was telling the truth what happened, but he working on y'all emotional stream though.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, his show got me. I don't give out too many coins, honey. The folks be standing outside with a sign up. I said, come on, come follow me to the store if you hungry. I'll buy you something. You ain't getting my money. But I gave him, I said, come on, I'll go and give you about
I'm
$5.
telling you, still, like, he worked so fast. I wasn't out that room though. Probably like 3 or 4 minutes, and he came back in. They going in their purse.
I ain't
Yeah,
lying.
I'm at to meet Jada. Like I said, I was around him, but I ain't talked to him
If you
when I was around him.
listen, Jada smooth. Today when he got on here earlier, he gonna tell me that he went on a sex fast. He haven't had sex in 25 days. So I just let him get it out. I said, so did you think about doing that with drugs? Well, he gave me 5 reasons why drugs good for you. It helped me. I said, Jada, I said, but when you went on your sex fast, you gave me no positive stuff about why sex good for you. I said, but when you got to your drugs, something you ain't willing to give up, you giving me all the explanation why drugs help you focus. I'm like, bro, you just stop. Just stop. You just want to do drugs. Stop trying to make this all about it help you focus and you just better. Like I don't see you. That'd be the most offensive part because he think you stupid.
Yeah, they got a hold on him. He can't give it
Yeah,
up.
like you giving this whole, and I let him get it out too. I said, okay, you on a sex fast? He said he went on 27 days. And I said, so what about the drug? Now it's a whole excuse. You ain't gave no excuse when you gave sex up because that's what you wanted to do. So you did it.
Yeah, his mind told telling him that he worked better doing
I,
that.
yeah, because he enjoyed it. And I said, you can just stop right there. You ain't got to tell me it helped me focus. Then he brought up Hitler. Hitler gave his man drugs in the battle to the. I said, Jada, you always do that. You always giving a million reasons of why
Man, it's
something
about
good.
Hitler.
Yeah, to my Hitler gave his man meth where they was fighting people to kill him or
Look
something.
at who look at who you just said Hitler.
Hitler.
My
But
God.
that supposed to convince me.
That what he said. He said Hitler gave his people drugs. And I said, I pointed, I said, you see how when you decide not to have sex, you gave me no good reason about why sex good for you. Because that's what you wanted to not do. But when I brought the drugs up, since you want to do them, you give me all the good reasons why you should do drugs.
That man, no, he just do it because he want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
He'll stop when he want to stop.
When he want to stop. So that boy ain't crazy. He ain't no addict. He just enjoy doing drugs. He's a
Yeah,
functional addict.
I feel like if he say that, folks can take it better. If he
Yeah,
just say that, don't be like, I want to get off drugs and I'm not going. I need help. Like when he went to the rehab high, you knew they were gonna turn you around.
right. Because when Sparky went, that's what Sparky wanted to do. So he didn't give no excuse. Now you don't have to lead with an explanation because what you and not in all situations, but in Jada's situation, you trying to already condition my mind before you tell me your story, so I can think a certain way. Just tell me the facts. I'm gonna think what I'm gonna think regardless.
But like it seemed like to me, every situation he been in, he always had to be on like defense all the time. So that's why
But
he a
he's
slick
wrong.
talker like that. Yeah, he a slick talker.
Because he
And
know it's he might not be 100% wrong in the situation, but he know he did something wrong. So he
yeah,
try to go in and condition your mind to give you all the stuff, and it's just like, no, I'm gonna see it the way I'm gonna see it anyway. You may not be 100% wrong, but it's something you feel guilty about why you're going overtime to try to condition my mind to think a certain way.
Yeah, is it?
Just tell me what you did and tell me what the next person did, and then we can figure out who wrong or right. We don't gotta give me all of this and that and this and that. Yeah, they got the slip on. Tell that he's slick. So we'll see. I told him, I said, when he would tell, I said, when if you went 21 days without your sex, you can do it with drugs because it showed that you disciplined. You just gotta want to do it. That's it.
Yeah, like I said, he'll do it when he want to do
You
it.
don't want to do it. Ain't got nothing to do with being focused and I write better. And
Because
nah,
if you didn't stop, what made you say I want to start sex for 27 days?
right.
Like, what made you come up with that? That said, I think I'm doing this too much. Let me stop this.
Said something. He was like, he went to the doctor, and the one was like, something he was telling me that he was close. He said his first time ever hearing that it take 21 to 30 days to break a habit.
Yeah, I think it's 21 days to break a habit.
Yeah, he said that was his first time ever hearing it.
So he ain't had sex in 27 days.
Well, he said he broke it last night with some boy.
So he must be doing it every day, almost every day, other day or something.
Doing what?
Having sex.
Talking before he went on his fast.
Yeah.
I don't know. He didn't say why. He didn't. I'm thinking about it. He didn't even tell me why he stopped. He just was telling that he did it. He didn't give an explanation. But that my point I was trying to prove to him, you didn't even have to give an explanation because you just wanted to do it. But when it's the drug, you want to all give an explanation because you just want to do them, but you got to try to make everybody convinced or try to soften the blow.
Because like saying like if you like I was just saying that because I said like if you stop that, you must be doing it a lot for you to say I gotta stop it. Like
Right,
if you were doing
right.
it if you were doing it every 2 weeks or 3 weeks, that ain't really no bad thing. But
Yeah.
if you're doing it daily, that's like oh I got a problem, let me stop this.
I see what you're saying, but like, yeah, he never. From my understanding, I don't remember him mention why.
It's easy to stop so you don't do that much. Oh, I don't do it every 2 months, so shit, I'm just gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Like, how often? I gotta ask how often was he doing it?
Child. You must watch too. You like Greg.
Like I don't believe it. That's what I'm saying. I want to hear him say
Because baby, you know that man was cocking up every day.
it. That's why I said he just saying that to say because it sounds good.
Yeah. And see when people get to talking, honey, I get to like I said, evaluate. Why did you go to the doctor and why did they tell you to stop? Or what did you stop for? Because it be something. You know, people will come back there and tell part of the truth, but they're twisted on it a
Yeah.
lot of times. You have to know these spirits. You know, honey, so I don't bit more believe that. I don't believe that you stopped on your own. No, this and that. I just don't believe it. I just don't believe it.
Yeah, that's why I said he had to go ahead. He had to clear that up too. He got a lot of stuff to clear up.
I don't believe it.
Jada. He need his own segment.
He really do.
We need somebody to interview Jada, an exclusive interview with him only, and ask
Right.
him all these questions.
You need a good person to interview him because he's slick. He'll
Put
get
him on the on the grill.
because he'll
Like
just definitely get you off topic in a minute. You
like
just
Andy Cole did Erica that year had on the grill. Ask me all those questions when her husband was stealing that money.
Mm-hmm.
And don't let him divert the conversation. Because like you said, he'll twist it and have you going another direction.
Yeah, he's slick. Slick 'em.
So when the trailer come out for the Atlanta show?
It'll be out no later than Wednesday for sure.
No,
We're
later Wednesday.
finalizing, yo. We start dropping stuff by tomorrow. Start the stuff tomorrow. Well, today, and then everything should be out by no later than Wednesday. I'm just working on a final poster, banners, intros. They done. I'm just doing last minute touches on them with the editors and stuff.
And it'll be out in July. Like the first episode come out in July.
But yeah, I'm about to get out. Any final thoughts, guys? But I'm glad the House of Music is over, guys. We'll get that next year, in September. Get ready for Real Life ATL. It dropped in July, but we dropped the super trailer this week with the cast photos and some more stuff. They got some good stuff this week. Yeah.
I can't wait to see this. I can't wait to see this trailer.
It is funty. I think y'all gonna really like the cast photo. I think it's one of the best ones with the design. And then in a couple more weeks we're getting ready for real life Bama photo shoots. I'm excited for that one. Great photographer. D is probably one of the best photographers I have worked with. He's a dope photographer. So I know their photos gonna be good.
Oh yeah.
I'm so ready. So ready.
You gonna go out to borrow?
Probably on IG, but the trailer gonna most likely drop on Tuesday or
On
Wednesday.
Tuesday.
And then once we gonna break that down because it's gonna be a lot to talk about, and I think they're gonna love the photos. I think they're gonna be talking about they got some great photos and everything. So probably Tuesday or Wednesday, but I'm sure we'll go live on IG once I drop whatever I'm gonna drop tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm off to Friday, so
Oh, you out to Friday?
I ain't got nothing going on. I'm off to Friday.
Okay. Any final thoughts from Manaya Spill before we get up out of here?
No. Y'all be good.
All right,
You too, Manaya.
soon on 28, 29.
I'm gonna need my final thought. I'm gonna need Jay to come in here and clear my boy name.
Yeah, I want to hear about all of that.
He gonna pop up like 2 weeks later, like yeah. And then he gonna be preaching love. That's what I call him, Jekyll and Hyde. He gonna be preaching love and support.
And y'all.
Well, we'll wait to see what's gonna happen with that.
Right. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, I will see y'all soon. All right, nice.
All righty then. Y'all have a good night.
All right,
you too.
All right, Spiller. All right, guys. I will see you guys later in the week. We dropping a Real Life ATL super trailer by Wednesday, and of course we're gonna do that trailer breakdown plus the cast photo break. We're gonna break those down. Like I said, everything should be dropping by Tuesday or Wednesday. So I will keep you guys posted on that. All right, peace in the Middle East. Thank you guys for watching the show and supporting the channel.
I'm just busy, y'all. I ain't gonna respond to you. I'll talk to you tomorrow.